What the
Yeah,
that's it, Brian?
still ain't live yet.
What's going on? You're live.
We
I'm
are
sitting there
live.
watching it like, man, it ain't showing them nothing. So I go out, come back in, like it still ain't showing them nothing.
Yeah. See, I think we're gonna try it out. That's why I said it's no script. It's no script.
That's it. Brian,
That's right.
Definitely no script.
Just making sure y'all paying attention out
What's
there.
going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay,
What
I
up,
gotta
what
go
up,
straight
what
back
up?
to the top. We got my good man James Kirkpatrick and Liz, Uncle Luke, my Uncle Lou in the building.
Big
That
Louie,
dang
what's
blasted
going
John
on,
Order.
Lou? John in the house.
I'm hiding
Catfishing
that.
with Nolan in the house.
Man, John. What?
Woo.
You got
Outdoors with
Bland's
Big
Promised
Man.
Land Ranch. How's it going? Raymond Williams.
What Liz talking about?
Uh-oh.
She said,
Brian B
you
got the win. One word. Potomac. Said you gonna win. Catfishing Curtis in the house. Chris Olston backwoods. What's going on? Thanks for coming in.
Lance, what's happening?
Catfishing
Raymond,
Curtis.
what's going on?
Michael Williams, what's up? We just out here
Nolan
kicking
in the
it
building.
today on this wonderful Monday night. Why are you tripping?
Shout
on
out
this?
to everybody in the chat. Paul Meadow, John Oyer, Catfish Curtis, Chris, Backwoods Barbarian, Blands. Shout out to Michael Williams. Yeah, Big Slim, I see you, bro. Yeah, let's go.
Hey,
Heavy Kev, I watched it. I saw that big boy.
Big Slim. It escaped from the moment.
Bring him
Cat
back
Con
after.
Kev.
Drop
Cat
him back
Con
off
Kev
at
on here.
my doorstep. I'll deliver him back to the Potomac. I'll put him in
What's
my
up,
honey
man?
hole so he'll stay right there.
That fish started out in the James. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start going to the James and catching fish and taking them to the Potomac. We need some of those 60, 70 pound. We need them jeans up here.
I don't know how.
Oh, it was a small one. Yeah, okay.
Cat Con Kev should be sweet.
At least we have fish, Kevs. Like that wasn't you. That was Tim. I shouldn't have thrown the shot at you. My bad. I apologize, Kevin. I got those shots at Tim. That was a misfire. You were not the target. You were not the target.
I tell you what, hanging out with these guys though, you gotta have your game has got to be stepped up. I mean, you can't just,
Kevin.
there is shots fired all day long, so you gotta be on it.
What's up? Hector, what's up, my man?
I said my bad. I said my bad. That was wrong.
Well, I just tell them on my way to the lake, I'm not going to catch anything, and go ahead and roast myself. That way I don't have to worry about it.
Safety was off. My bad.
I didn't say that. Brandon B, what's up?
CVA, Uncle Lou.
Man, you never know. Kevin might pop up here and talk some trash to you before you gotta go to work.
Send him the link.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Brandon
my
B.
phone is dead right now. It won't charge up because it got wet, so I gotta wait.
Man,
Brandon B had a question. Better leaving bait bottom or suspended with the spooks? Well, it all depends. All depends.
Kevin, if you want to come up and defend yourself, I hate for you to defend
Warmer water, Brandon. Warmer water.
That depends on what's on the bottom of the lake.
Right. Well, it depends. Yeah, if there's a bunch of weeds, you want it up a little bit. Warmer water, the fish tend to rise up in the water column a little bit. When it's really cold, like wintertime, and the water temperatures are dropping down in the 40s, the fish are going to be down. You'll see them come up with mud halfway up the side of them.
Oh,
then you want that bait as low on the bottom as you can get it. So
then you don't want to then you don't want to float on.
Really depends.
But if you fish a lake that's surrounded by trees, you know the bottom of that lake is full of leaves, and they just pile up. So if you throw out into that lake with 5 ounces of lead and no float, your bait's buried. That fish ain't gonna see it because it's buried in leaves. It's buried in the stuff on the bottom of that lake. But if you put an 18-inch leader and a float on there, your bait's still floating above all that stuff on the bottom of the lake.
Yeah. One thing for certain, two things for sure. If they laying in that mud, you gonna know it because when they come up, it's gonna be. That's what you gonna see all on the side of them.
Yep.
But you got something to get up out that mud, and mainly in between that cold weather and that warm weather, that's when they start getting that mud because that ground is warm.
Well, that's
And
what
the weather
Two Stands was just saying. Depends on the water temperature.
Mhm.
If we could finish explaining that, Two Stands, I would like to know that myself.
Kevin, I came up here while I was laying in bed before. Wouldn't be first time.
He don't want to come up. He don't want to come up here and look like Uncle B. He
You
probably
know how
got
many
some
times Brian
cowboy.
B's been on my panel laying in bed?
What
Yeah.
the fish snatcher, man?
There ain't
Come
nothing
on.
new on here.
I was asleep. I fell asleep. Thank God he ended the live.
I was waiting to hear you snoring. I was going to video record it, but you wouldn't
I
snore.
did not
so.
snore, and famously I snore, and I did not snore. I said, "Look at God."
I couldn't get you. I waited. I left you on there for like an hour after we all shut down.
That's the scary part.
You
because
started
you're sitting
snoring. I
there
was gonna hit screen record on you.
Brian, you fell asleep on the backstage or
Yeah, I
on
was
the live?
backstage. We were just running our mouth, and I was like, "Man,
Yeah, one after the live had ended and stuff, he laid down and he said, "Oh, I ain't even tired yet." And then all of a sudden, like 5 minutes later, we didn't hear nothing else from
I was
Brian.
like, hey, I fell asleep. I know I was snoring like crazy.
I fell
The
asleep
Atlantic cod is sitting lower this year, normally catching them around 70 feet down, but this year they were 100 plus.
Dang, I have not fished in 100-foot deep water yet.
See, that's where you got to come
Only
over.
the deep spots is like 70 where I fish.
Come over to the, instead of keep going over there to the reservoir, come over to the riverside.
The reservoir. Okay, I'll show you the reservoir. All right, don't worry about it, champ. Don't worry about it. I got something for you, my guy. I'm gonna show
I
you.
think Brian B is trying to say you coming from the wrong side of the river there, Has. I don't know.
We're gonna fix that. Real
Yeah, he's been fishing live before Catfish and Curtis. Snatcher fishes.
He does a little different than most of us that are,
we're working on
catfishing.
We're working.
Hey, Catfish, go watch my videos. How about that?
Yeah, he got video.
Yeah.
Fish snatcher is what he does. He snatches them fish up out the lake, man. That's what he
I
does.
was thinking that when he said, "I'm yet to see it fishing," and I'm like, "Have you been watching Snatcher?"
He's probably been catching the lives. It's been a lot of lives here lately.
Subscribe to his channel if you're not already hook set and watch his videos. He puts out videos of him fishing.
I got a
Not everybody does the live stream stuff, but he does have one of the best live stream platforms on YouTube.
Appreciate that, fellas.
Each and every Friday,
Yeah.
networking. Man, I've gained probably got 100 subs from being a part of his fish snatcher games out there every single Friday. So
All
if you wanna
family
go
members.
together, all family members too, man. They not people that are gonna, sub and never watch, or people come in and they support and watch your videos and leave comments and all that stuff. Definitely. Yeah, somebody drop that next.
I got people that tell me now, hey, when you want live? Or
Right, Paul Meadow. Tell him, say it with his chest, son.
say it with your chest.
Yeah,
Say it
Put me on the wheel. Put me on the
Say, does Catfish and Curtis fish? We haven't seen you fish yet.
Don't become a dancer, bro. Don't become a dancer.
I'm just messing you, but you know fish snatcher with the bullies. You get the gun.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You got the
You know what happens to the bullies on the snatcher games? They end up on the back. They get the dancing.
You got a few openings back there, don't you, Snatcher? The back-to-back
I got a
dancers.
few openings left. I've been real nice to people, but okay.
Nah,
There I
man.
go.
Nah, Catfish and Curtis, he's dope though, man. He sent me some what are them little things you go around your cans and stuff. I forgot what them things are called.
Koozies?
Yeah, koozies. Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout
Think-
You know, Hillbilly had to come up with that.
Koozie.
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 Thanks, Mike.
Need me a koozie for my can of beer, woman.
Well, the real hillbilly one with that is you take a sock on an insulated sock. Then you wrap aluminum foil and duct tape around it. That's a hillbilly one. That's the hillbilly koozie right there.
Uncle Lou, what the fish snatch are you talking about, bro?
Dude, I don't even use them for what they are. I wrap my reels around them. Put the koozie around the reel, and then now you got a real cover.
Yeah, I don't know why I never thought about that. I actually, the first time I seen that was Ace, of all people.
Ace taught you something.
Oh, the
I've made him videos and live showing him how to catch fish too, but it ain't done no good.
He's done recorded. Hey, Doc, this is recorded. He's going to be playing that back over and over. He's going to be hitting the rewind button, instant replay, close-ups, and all that.
What's up, Local 336? How you doing?
Don't speak him up.
If you need it,
I gotta get my beard game up.
You ain't doing it right.
Big facts.
If you need a koozie, you ain't drinking it right.
I needed more koozies in my life.
Yeah, Uncle Lou and Stan are our secret pole dancers, in case you didn't know.
Uncle Lou says, "Snatch
That's right.
dancing on the side."
Well, it's no secret anymore, but
that's what that's all about. But we ain't the backup dancers. We're the main event.
What's this? What's going on here?
Oh, you don't know?
I'm confused, bro. What's going on?
Uncle Lou got a rod. They say they want to test the rod out to see how much weight it can handle. So, they're gonna be
apparently you're gonna have
right here. I'm gonna put the rod in the rod over there, and they're gonna go for it and see who can dance the best if the rod can handle it. I'm just saying that was something they made up. I just said, because they both of those.
That's where the tassels and all that stuff come from. So I'm
gonna go ahead and host it for them.
Mike said Uncle Lou's rod just took on a whole new meaning.
And I'm putting the Uncle Lou's rod over here in the floor with the.
That's right.
I'm gonna turn the lights off in here and just.
All I know is, Brian, you better sterilize that kitchen. You better not bring no more dishes. You cannot put any more dishes to the gatherings.
That's it, Uncle Louis.
No more chicken on the counter.
It's confirmed, Uncle Lou. We got it. We got the kitchen.
Only bring Popeye's chicken through the gatherings now. You better not cook.
I'm gonna add a pressure washer going. There's gonna be Lysol. There ain't gonna be water.
What's going on here, guys? What's going on?
You gonna have to put the Dexter stuff up in the kitchen. Keep all that
goodness.
Stuff.
That's awesome, Backwoods Barbarian. You make a video of that?
That pole is definitely going to have to be reinforced. I'm just saying.
I've seen some big boys hanging on to that pole, so.
It better be bigger than 4x4s above it. That's all I say.
Right? Brian, you forgot the pause, son.
If that pole can pick stand up off the ground, Lou, you will sell 1 million of those tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're gonna run out of inventory. You better put in another order.
That's a drag rod right
They're
there.
gonna be in the kitchen all summer long.
All summer long, we pole dancing.
They added the tassel part. I don't know. That's between them. That got nothing to do with their uniforms.
My favorite fish to eat from freshwater is trout, and my saltwater is striped bass.
My favorite
Uncle
fish
Lou and his friends to get some
Jacob,
tassel.
what's happening?
is that I catch is probably white perch out there on the bay, man. I love me some
White perch
good
is
old
good.
some white perch.
I don't eat them.
And ones I buy from the store, salmon or red snapper. Well,
Red
Well-
snapper is awesome.
It's funny that you brought up striper, and white perch because last Friday night I happened to catch 6 or 7 stripers and 2 of the biggest white perch I think I've ever seen. Of course, I was fishing for catfish, but you know that's neither here nor there.
So you had
You
some
throw 'em in the
sour
pot.
doggies that day.
But no,
Throw 'em
not
in the pot stand.
no, man. They went back. I wanted to, but I was going to be out there all night. I didn't have ice and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I got you.
Brian B don't eat fish.
Backwoods, just tell her Dobson's in there.
I eat fish.
It's all explained.
I eat fish sticks. He be like,
Hey,
you don't know what that
y'all-
thing is. Them fish
did
sticks
y'all
again.
see that fish I
Just say,
caught?
honey, it's Dobson and it's unscripted. Anything can happen.
But fish, flounder for saltwater. For saltwater, flounder is definitely my favorite fish. And freshwater,
Oh, my God.
yellow perch, bluegill, crappie, they're all really good.
Yeah, they are. Hey,
I
Brian,
lobster, but never flounder.
did you see
Hey.
what Backwoods Barbarian wrote?
What'd he say?
About the trusty dusty.
Mm-mm. About his wife.
Yeah. I told
Oh.
him. I said, just say, honey, Dobson is on the panel, and it says unscripted. Brian B, let him loose, so anything can happen.
Right.
Just
well,
tell her Dobson's up there, and it's all explained right there.
Just tell her it's something for her to look forward to. Uncle
Yeah.
Lou and Stan the
We'll
Man
give her a
will
sneak
do a
peek.
dance off.
We'll give her the sneak.
might be
We'll give her
tonight.
one of the sneak peeks of it.
They probably won't, but
Members only. Members only.
You can get the bloopers reel when the coconuts fall out of the banana hammock.
Either that or we have to do it at the CatCon.
no.
I agree,
Oh,
Uncle Lou.
I triple dog dare you. Triple dog dare you. Banana hammocks, tassels, and duct tape.
I miss CatCon. So you gonna do this at the
Yeah.
CatCon and have the
At
up?
No, I was
gotta
talking
get
about
Talking about the one in Kentucky, right?
Just as long as this guy isn't anywhere near me in the banana hand, nigga. That is not going down.
We'll flash
That's
them off.
it.
We'll pull a flash mob off for
I
half.
draw the limit. I draw the line right there.
No hammock, son. No hammock.
We're gonna
Shout out to
set.
my
Yeah,
bro.
we're gonna set up
Only
a.
hammock
We're
he
gonna
can
set
have
up a
is hooks
flash
and
mob.
hammock.
Only
Only
hooks and
hooks
hammocks.
and hammocks.
Only hammocks
Back
like
up.
this.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
How
We
you
can
doing?
kick back,
Nothing
relax.
here.
Yeah, we gotta sign him up for that tournament. He's got it in his name.
Becca, I did a thumbnail for you to do for Friday. I just finished it. And Aaron said it was cool.
Hey, Miss Becca.
if somebody could drop Rebecca's link because she is hosting that 7 to 7
That's right.
727 from the bank or the whatever the new name is going to be. But Rebecca's hosting it this Friday night, and y'all are going to want to see me win that
you
one.
doing
So.
it? I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you mine.
She's doing a thumbnail right now as she speaks. That's awesome. I can't wait. Becca's like she's nervous. I'm like, Becca, you've done really good hosting, being
She probably
co-host on other
hers
people's
is probably
channels.
better than mine.
You've been
It's
doing a lot
actually
of things. So I'm
easier.
like, you're doing a good job. You're definitely
I'll
doing a
send
good
it.
job.
Doing
We'll
all
just keep
kinds
him
of-
muted. Don't talk.
Easier. It's actually easier to host the tournament because there's always you got 7 other people up there that there's always something going on. There's someone to talk about. There's someone to make fun of. There's always
I
something.
don't know. When it comes to fishing in it or hosting it after hosting a couple events, I think it's easier to fish in it than to host it.
Oh, I think it's easier to host it.
As
Go
it
ahead.
gets
I know,
later.
this
as it
is
gets
his
later.
alley. He loves that. This is right up his alley. I mean, I had fun doing it, but it's easier to just go out and fish. You don't have to worry about anything.
But maybe the fact I keep coming in second makes me want to host them more. So
Ain't nobody watching that
Yep, they
tournament,
forgot to
son.
tell him, Uncle Lou.
Don't do it. I mean, you ain't gonna get a soul. Well, you might just keep. Well,
Hey,
I'm not
Force
gonna-
One.
I think a lot of them missed that memo, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, I
That's
must have
if
missed
Willie
that.
wins, that's going to be his
Definitely
his
will be.
victory his victory costume. He's gonna bring
I'll win by forfeit.
hammock on. You're gonna be running around celebrating.
I'd like to thank everybody for this opportunity.
All right, it's Snake River. Appreciate you, bro.
I don't know why I've never been allowed in any other tournaments before. Like,
Oh, man.
Man, that's why we do this. If y'all don't understand why we do this literally just to come up here, chit chat, mess with y'all, and have a good laugh.
Me neither, Isabella. Don't worry about it. That day I will be watching Little House on the Prairie or something. Honeymooners. Anything but banana hammocks. I'm watching anything.
Becca,
Oh,
I
Becca,
can
ain't
do
nobody
that.
worried about
Sometimes
that.
Becca says something, you be like, "What the fish snatcher?"
Oh, Becca, hey, Becca
who was it?
She be, Becca be like,
Was
yeah,
it-
okay,
was it
y'all
your
don't know
live,
what
Brian,
I'm
that
talking
we had,
about. I'm like, I know what she talking about. Like, okay.
We had Kevin up here, and then the show just went way left. It was hilarious though. I was having
Yeah, it
blast
was.
with it. That was one of the funniest shows panels that I've been on.
Yeah, it got kind of crazy.
was that the one where there was too much testosterone going on? up
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that was funny. That was
Hey, we got real-time catfish in the house. How's it going, John?
Real
Hold up.
time.
John.
John.
What's going on, man?
Mike
John,
Turner's
John
in the
ain't here.
building.
He's
John,
supposed to be.
John.
John not looking at Catfish Day. Little John,
John, I just want to say thank you again, John. I appreciate that, man. 100%.
John, you are awesome.
John,
We would have like 300 people in the chat if we was all in banana hammocks and nobody
No,
talking.
we would not. No, we would not.
Nobody be talking, but there'd be 300 people watching.
It would
One
not
thing
be
for certain,
doing
You
two
that.
wouldn't.
things for
I'll tell
sure.
you one person
I
we
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
have
on
in
here.
there. Yeah, he won't have the snatcher in there.
You would not see Hash Life in there. This is
They
Who knows? William be wearing a banana hammock right now.
A live setup, and he not in it.
That's to be
And
watching
nobody's
incognito.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. I didn't even know what the heck this thing was. Dobson sends me a message to my thing, and I open it up, and I thought it was him standing there. And they're like, "What the fish snatcher is this?"
You
I
never
was
know though,
eating-
Willie.
I was eating, too. I was eating food. I had to throw the whole
What's up,
plate
big
away.
butt?
whole plate.
Big
Whole
He was
plate.
Willie
Lost-
might be wearing a hammock right now. You never know what's happening.
You never
lost
know.
his appetite, man.
Exactly.
Bigfoot prepper in the house.
What's going on,
man?
Bigfoot?
Ripper.
Man, one thing for certain, two things for sure. You ain't
Me
gotta
too,
worry
Mike.
about it. I am not getting
Mike,
that
hold
skirt.
on, Mike. I heard you was in a skirt though, man. When you got them Uncle Lou's rides.
Yeah, Uncle Lou say thank God for his buddy because his buddy had to pull that skirt down because the wind was blowing. Ross Bell, what's going on? Good.
You see what I'm saying about you gotta have your game up because there's shots fired all day long. You gotta be ready.
Uncle Lou
That's
said
different.
Uncle
He said that's different.
Lou said 20 miles an hour wind.
Y'all serious?
He said that dress was flying up and flying up. He could grab the rod. Uncle Lou said, I'm not getting out the truck.
No way in the world. You are
He
serious.
looked over and said, hey,
Look
go
at
give him the
Snatcher.
rod.
Confused
Go
over
let
there.
him know why he had it.
What in the world, man?
He is lost up there. You never know what's gonna happen on No Script After Dark. You don't know.
I need the got him button on here. They just got me.
Hey,
Got him.
Got him.
Oh,
But I tell you
man.
what, John is so good at doing them thumbnails and stuff like that he's so good at that. He made me look like a damn superhero. That's a lot of work right there.
I think all you guys just came out good. He did a good job on every one I've seen of you guys that he done.
Every single one of them, man.
Bigfoot said the dress wasn't so bad. It was the lipstick that took it over the edge.
What's the
Yeah,
He has big old meat hooks and got a.
knowing Mike T, it was probably bright red. I think he likes that red color. So.
I'm making me a pause. I'm making a big pause circle immediately. A big one's going to just say pause.
Yes. There you go. There you go. You got it right there. You got the high got him when you do it.
All right. Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, I got the Snoop Doggy now. I forgot I changed it to that. Finally, I got some of it in.
Doggy.
So weed doggy.
It'll be
Just
my
came
turn to
through.
yell at one day. One day for certain. I'll be able to
One day.
yell at.
Ooh, that's terrible, Becca. I hope they get the find the child ASAP, man. Don't mind like seeing nobody's children go missing.
Becca, I sent you the
Imagine
info
Being
on
a parent
Facebook.
and you just can't find your child, man. That's crazy.
You got to pray for that.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
John thumbnails are epic. But did you see
Oh
the last
man,
one?
I'm excited
Did
to
you
see
see
this.
the one with him and
You guys,
the Anger
What's up?
Hornets? Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
I'm about to say, do you see that? The Anger Harlots, James and Liz versus John Parker and Dana Parker.
I just seen that a little while ago. Yeah.
This tournament may have to go on for a couple days before somebody catches a fish.
John said if you wait for James to catch a fish, you're gonna wait till Christmas.
I wasn't ready.
There's a whole lot of trash talking going on between James and John, and I'm loving it, man. I've been watching it on Facebook. There's a whole. I'm like, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. But the
Yes,
tournament
I did.
we continue.
James Kirkpatrick is saying, I may have evidence that that Mr. John Realtime loves Catfish Dave. I don't know about that.
Man, what
Uncle
day was
Steve,
this?
what's up, Uncle Steve in the house?
Uncle Steve in the building. What's up, Uncle Steve? Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Of course, John. You do all the
John is hilarious.
thumbnails. Appreciate all the support, but I always gotta rock. If somebody's competing in a tournament and they're on the Potomac River, I just gotta rock with my Potomac River brethren.
Yeah.
We just gotta represent Potomac River always. That's in the backyard.
Ross Bell, I did. My bros held it down for me. I spent time with the family.
Then Kirkpatrick's can't fish worth a lick. Oh, by the time Brian clicked on the comment, I didn't think he knew how to use that thing.
That's right. They got Tech Nines going back and forth at each other.
Just checking in with the champs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uncle
yes, sir,
Steve
man.
in
We
the
just up here
building.
hanging it. No script. Just having
No
fun.
script. We just
Right now we
winging
have is this Ace down here? I think we got Ace right here.
You know, guys, how it goes.
All Willie's got to do now is I happen to have one right here.
All right, Kelly. Yeah, 3:30 definitely comes early.
All right,
Man,
Kelly.
that was me.
Easy.
When was
Hey,
it?
I got your sticker. I got your sticker today. I appreciate it.
And he wants to remind everybody that there is no what's in your tackle tomorrow afternoon at
Yes,
6.
No
show.
tomorrow. At 6 o'clock.
Hey.
The champs and Willie, Uncle Steve said. Boom, boom, boom. Shots fired.
There's no script. There's shots. I'm about to go upstairs and look for my old military helmet.
Because normally Stan is getting the shots fired, but he hasn't had any shots yet today.
That's all right. I know I still got a bigger shovel head / flathead than at least 3 other people on this panel. So
Hey,
just saying.
you better say /flathead because you know I was coming for you.
because
'cause I
ain't nobody
called
gonna
me a
know what you
flathead
talking
now.
about.
I got
Yeah,
me
you finally got a shovel
flathead.
head, and I'm proud of you.
It's
but
only
now
by
you
the
gotta
time
catch
I
it real.
was interview.
What size did you catch? How big was it?
He was 25 inches. He said he was like
It's that-
6 pounds.
Kelly, the sticker at the garage.
He's a
Exactly.
cute little one.
Yeah, just
I'm
a
at
little
the
nice
house,
beach
man.
size flathead.
Nice.
Hey, but he fought good though for that little 25 incher.
I told you, man. I'm telling you, you hook into a 40 pound, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna see the difference between that and a blue cat.
Man,
We'll see. We'll see. I love my blue cats, man. They fight good too.
Oh, I know. I love blues too. I love them all, man. But
Well,
when it comes to a fight, though, man,
You ain't caught a blue in 20 years.
2 years. 2.
the difference is that blues. The difference with blues is, they got that big head and that big shoulders. They know how to use that current. So when you're fighting blues in big current, that's a whole different ball
I
game.
don't fish big currents, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's why you don't have a good fight. You said that
When you in Stillwater and you fishing in 35-foot straight down rock quarry, shovelhead fights are.
You don't need.
Channel cats fight good too for their size.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
there ain't nothing like that
nasty
in big
fish.
channel, man.
When I caught an 8-9 pound channel cat, man, they was fighting like a 20-pound blue.
Oh yeah, dude. I hooked one out the lake one day, man. It was like 8.9 pounds. Dude, I'm screaming for a net. Thought I had a 20-pound blue, man. I was like, oh, I got a good one. I need a net. I'm cussing and screaming. They get down there, it's an 8-pound channel cat. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, those channel cat are vicious.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
never eaten a flathead.
Dobson
But I've
prefers
heard they
channel
taste
cats
good.
over blues. Is that what I get from that?
No,
Oh yeah,
channel
channel cat pound for
flatheads.
pound. Channel cat fights harder than either one of them,
But they just don't
but
get as
they
big.
don't get as big. Yeah.
So why would
you
you
used
want
to be able to
fight?
catch channel catfish in a 30 pounds and 35, but the
Yeah,
blue
yeah.
fly-
I mean, yeah, they got 30-pound channels in places. And you catch a 30-pound channel cat, you caught something.
Oh yeah, Uncle Lou said there's a big difference between the flathead and the blue. So the flathead,
It's a
up
fight.
there.
The fight
and he's
difference.
saying the channels are still his favorite to catch over a big flathead or a big blue. So that's saying something.
Yeah.
Right there.
But
Because the fight, man.
What is
That's
that
it.
place,
That's it.
Mendota? Mendota is like where I see a
Uh-huh.
lot of people pulling in their 20-pound channel cats. So I want to go to Mendota next year when they have that.
Well, because there's no flatheads or blues in there.
Yeah, so channel cats thrive in that, and like everybody was catching their PB channel cat during that trip. Everybody was pulling in 20-pound, 25-pound channel cats.
Because what happens is in waters where there's the three of them, your flatheads are obviously going to be the king of the structure. Your blues are the king of the current. And the channels just are whatever they can get in between the two of them. Because they get eat by both of them.
that's because that's all you can catch, Uncle Lou.
So when there's no
when a channel, once a channel gets bigger, 10 pounds and 10 pounds, 12 pounds, 15 pounds, where ain't nothing going to eat him no more. You'll catch them right amongst the 40-pound blues and the 40-pound flatheads. They don't care once they're big enough.
Stan,
we caught a 16 pound, I think 16 or 17 pound channel cat earlier this year.
That's
right in the same spot. Right in the same spot we had just caught a couple of big blues from.
Exactly.
Stan, you see?
Yeah, once they're big enough, they ain't got to worry about getting ate. They'll hang with the big dogs. They don't care. I think they beat Shovelhead. I think they beat Shovelhead and Blue up if they want to once they hit about 15, 16 pounds.
But guess what? I'm not fighting fish. I would prefer not to get a fish on the hook that only gets about 30 pounds. If that's the max, it ain't no fun. To where though I can get a fish.
You have a fought a channel cat.
30-pound channel going to fight you as hard as that 70-pound blue.
A blue cat can get over 100 and whatever pounds. A flathead, I don't know the max. I think they said the max is like 87 or something like that. I don't know.
I think that's the 87, I think.
But why not fish for a fish that can be 100 plus pounds than 80 something? I'm not interested. In a channel now, flathead, I will. But
if that's all you got, then that's what
them
you
little nasty ones. Them jokes
you got 20
5
pounds.
If you think the only thing that matters is size, then you're gonna have a rough life, brother.
Get them blues.
What qualifies as
B
sweet
says
doggy?
size matters. He's a
Only thing that matters, apparently.
I'm in it for the fun and the excitement. I don't
The
even
fight.
a 20-pound fish. A 20-pound blue cat fights. Listen, it puts up a good fight. So you imagine a 20-pound channel cat wouldn't have even better.
Yeah, I bet you would. Wear me out sitting out there bumping. I'm not bumping.
It's the same way with carp too, man.
I spent too much money on anchors.
You land a 20-pound carp, you achieve something. You know what I mean? You accomplish something.
Really?
You land a 30-pound carp, 40-pound carp, 50-pound
Well,
carp.
yeah, I'll do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
carp
that's-
is a whole different story. You know, a carp is gonna take.
I'm not. We talking about catfish.
But Brian
Show
don't
me
know how to do
catfish.
it.
Talking about fight.
Brian
I'm
only
talking
knows
about the
catfish.
fight.
He don't know how to carp fish.
Brian,
know
oh
how to
no!
do any other-
Hey,
Well-
I got it all wrapped up.
He said, I don't know if y'all seen the group text where he said, I'm not going to speak about the conversation until you guys get the details worked out. But he said, he multi-species.
What did my name say? Brian B. Catfish.
Yeah, you misspelled
That's
Uncle
it.
B again.
With it.
That's all he
That's
got.
why I ain't put Uncle B. I just got
And
that
you-
name like 2
You can't
weeks
put
ago.
no work in on other. I thought you said in the thing that you can.
No, I
catch
can.
the
I
other
can
fish.
go carp fishing. I got a bag in the trunk ready for carp fishing.
You gotta be
A
ready.
bottle of water and everything. 2 cans of corn, Jello, yeah, a pack of oatmeal and everything. I'm ready.
You got your Kool-Aid? You got your Kool-Aid ready for it?
Yeah, the Jello pudding, and
Jello pudding.
So
Would you
I'm trying to
try
figure
pudding
out
pop?
though, what size fish do I need to catch before I can yell "sweet doggy"?
20 pounds.
And 20 pounds is a
20
sweet
is a
doggy
sweet
when
doggy.
it comes to catfish.
20
A
and up,
bass?
sweet doggy.
Yeah, a bass is a sweet doggy is a 5-pounder. You know, if you catch a 5-pound bass, that's a sweet doggy. And a carp, if you catch a 15-pound carp, that's a sweet doggy right there.
yeah,
too.
that's a good one.
Nice.
But I mean, he is a rookie at this, though, man. Shouldn't we give him a little bit
If
bit
you
lower?
catch a 10-pound, if you catch
Well,
a 10-pound catfish,
Hold on.
Yeah,
by all
yeah.
means,
Let me,
There you
get
go.
my,
sweet doggy.
let me get my ace on for everybody out there in the crowd today. Hold on a second. So you know,
upside down picture.
let me see something.
That's a sweet doggy.
Is that
Hold
a
up.
sweet dog?
What is that?
That's a sweet doggy.
That's a sweet doggy.
That's a sweet doggy. Right there. Is that video
That's-
coming out soon?
That's an ace, son. They don't make videos.
Oh.
This is before they had videos, son. They didn't have
That
videos
was
back
before
then.
they had videos.
He ain't got it.
Ross, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. I
44 more. You know what that number is? That was my number in high school, my linebacker number in high school, 44. They
That
need
was my
44
all-star
more, guys.
number. That was my basketball all-star number.
Man, I love 44. They couldn't give me 4 because they didn't have that jersey number. So I said, well, give me 2 4s then. If I can't have 1 4, then I want 2 of them.
Yeah, 44 is a great number.
Yeah,
I did
thank you,
good.
Steve.
I did good. That's the only time I wore
reminder.
44. I did
That's
good
a good
too.
reminder. If anybody in here is not subscribed to No Real Lows, please go
Nice.
subscribe to them.
Please go hook set. They are almost. We on this. This has been dragged out too long. We started this, but we did start the 1K at like 700 though.
Yeah.
We started this
We started it early.
That was the
early.
earliest we ever started anybody's get them to 1K.
Please
come
go
on.
get them the 1K.
Come on.
Subscribe to them. They have a heck of a giveaway.
Come
Fishing
on.
local
I ain't even gonna go down the
336.
line.
Between one,
Uncle Steve
Definitely.
and posted what they gonna get.
of us right here, we got like 6,000-7,000 subscribers. All we need is 44 of you guys to go over there and just hook set it.
44.
Yeah.
Hey, Real Gals Fish, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks
Real
for coming in.
Gals, how you
336. Your boy Troy. Troy just dropped the video today, so y'all can check that out.
What up, Troy?
Your boy Troy is in that
Troy,
7 and
what's
7.
up?
I seen Brian show me
I
that today,
didn't
right?
drop a video today, but I dropped
right. Show the logo.
4-inch, 10-foot PVC pipe on my foot today. That joint hurt, man. My toe was on fire. It still hurt. You think something funny, Willie? You think something? I thought my toe fell off. I was like, what is this going on?
Ross Bell said his football number was number 44 in high school.
1984.
In
I was class of 06. Played linebacker and fullback / running back. Man, I love playing linebacker. I love going around the
Linebacker
lane.
was a key. I played defense and end.
I was 72, defensive tackle, tight end, and fullback.
Man,
I
you
started
was wherever
varsity
they put you
since
at.
10th grade. I should have went on to play some college.
They said, "Water boy, get in there."
That's some high quality H2O.
Nice.
He said they said something about your mama.
I was like a fridge, man. If they needed 2 yards, they gave me the ball. 'Cause they knew I was getting it.
Go eat them up, son. Get them 2 yards.
Yep.
Give them to the.
And half the time, dude, I carried 6 or 7 dudes for about 15 yards before I
I
started.
bet, because you was a
before they
crazy
bring me
dude.
down.
So I know you just running in that joint, just
What you say, Becca?
Yeah.
licking your lips at them and stuff. They what the
Oh yeah, I was like, dude, this one time he waited till the end, like end of the game. We're already up by like 3 touchdowns, and we needed 2 yards to get the first down to run the clock out. And then he finally, hey, you want to run the ball? I'm like, really, asshole? You know? Well, he puts me in there, and we need 2 yards, and we're at like the 12-yard line, dude. And I carried like 4 dudes across the goal line. I was like, now what?
That's the stereo thing.
Facebook though.
I'll look into that 336.
And I sent you the thumbnail. If you ain't,
He says I played the stereo.
Played it well.
Oh, I was always on the bottom of the
the stereo. He just said, boop, 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 boop.
John, you ain't
Got a
sleep
couple
yet.
others said Ross Bell played linebacker. Catfish and Curtis was a quarterback.
Where all the basketball players at? Ain't got none
Where
of
the
those in the house?
basketball? I
I
wasn't
played
much of a
basketball too.
I did
I
basketball.
didn't play it. I played basketball for fun. I didn't play organized and like no. But
I played the
we
2
all
in
did
basketball.
for fun.
My son played the 2 or the 1 in basketball.
Yeah, I was
But-
the 3 and the 1. Look at that.
I just shoot
That's
threes.
different,
I said, man, just let me in the corner. I'm gonna work my corner. Just throw the ball to me. I'm gonna shoot the three.
right? Say Steph Curry with the rock.
Steph Curry with the rock, man. Just shoot the three.
Yeah, I stayed on my end of the court a lot.
Man, ever since Steph Curry, blew up, now every time they see my name, because I spell Stephen with a PH, they call me Stephen. I'm like, no, it's Stephen. It's not Stephen Curry. It's not Stephen.
Cut me that
And now
Stephen
everybody
check.
just-
Yeah, cut me that Stephen.
And Stephen spells it with the V, so go figure it out, right?
Really?
Yeah,
Uncle Lou?
Stephen. Yeah, Stephen spells it at Steve, like Steven.
Uncle
That's
Lou
the
say,
easy.
what is basketball?
Average a double. Nice.
Something you couldn't play, chump.
Woo. Yeah, I'm a sports freak too. I love football. We got football season coming up, and I'll be in a couple of different fantasy football leagues.
I like baseball, but I couldn't control my temper enough for baseball.
I played baseball too,
Let's
and I
believe
batted
it.
cleanup. But I
You
was
don't-
I played baseball 1 year when I was like 8 years old or something, man. I never hit the ball that whole season. I like this ain't for me. I'm going to play football.
See, I played
was just too slow.
I played what it was, coach's pitch, like when you were younger. And I did that. After that, it was like, okay, this is not
yeah, that's
for
when you're real young there. I played in high school.
I want to
Oh,
play
man.
football. I like shoulder pads.
Oh god!
I
My
remember
school
when I
didn't have a
played.
football team, and I missed out on that.
I remember
Real
when I
time
played,
catfishing. John says, yes, sir. I remember them football days. I'm just being out on the field, toting water to all them players.
I remember growing up, when I first played football in 7th grade, which was kind of late, to start your youth career. Because them
yeah.
youth players, they was playing since like 5, 6, 7 years old. But man, when you found out if you had the heart to play or not was when they lined up to do them Oklahomas, and you had to lay on your back, the other player laying on the back, and then you got to get up and hit them, tackle them, to run the guy
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
That's what right there build character right there, man.
If
You,
that
oh,
make
yeah,
you throw up. You do that so much, they do it till you throw up.
you
they
sucked
say.
it up and you did it. If you got knocked over, you went back and you did it again until you laid the dude out, man, and that was it.
See, now
And then
one
the
thing,
people that
Training.
quit,
I'm gonna make a
they was
man out
gone.
of
You
you.
know what I'm saying? It was out
one
of
thing
hand.
about that, it was serious with me with that because I was nervous.
Mhm.
I broke a dude's leg like that. And just like
You
maybe
chopped him?
5 years later, I ended up going to school with him. He's like, dog, you're the dude that broke my leg when we was doing I can't remember the name of it. But I broke his leg because I went low and I hit him right there at the knee.
Yeah.
They said get low. So I got
Yeah,
low.
the
Get
lowest
low.
man wins.
That's a little low, though.
I got low. Like he ended up moving to the neighborhood that we lived in. And yeah, but it was nervous. It was like, hey, if you don't, you going to the A team or the B team.
Yeah. Wrestling.
I'm going to the A team.
My friend, rest in peace. He was a good athlete on the football field. He did wrestling in the off season to stay in shape and stuff. But he got slammed on his neck and broke his neck, and then he died. He passed away like 4 days later, man. In high school, man. It was sad time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I never did wrestling after that. I was like, man, I ain't doing this, man. I lost.
Football was just as dangerous,
it is. It definitely is. It was a freak accident. It's like,
Good gracious, Ross Bell. They put 8 to 13s together.
Wrestling is no joke because Stan 3 did that in high school, and he went to States.
He looks like a wrestler. I could see that.
Yeah.
He looked like a wrestler.
He was a wrestler, football.
The outfit
was baseball.
Where's
8 to 13 was a group. Dang. That 13 was punishing me, bro. That's a big age gap right there. That's a huge age gap.
And when I was a kid, I couldn't play. I went to do Pop Warner football, and I was too big to play with the kids my age and too young to play with. I couldn't find a group that they'd let me play in. So
yeah, that's how it is. They do it off of your age and your weight. You can beat. You can weight.
It's no weight. It's not weighted now.
No, there's 2 leagues. You have an unlimited league, and then you
got a very few leagues that do weighted now. And then if your age is in that weight limit, but you're over the weight, they're gonna work you to get down to that weight. You only got 7 pounds.
They put you in trash bags and run you.
You in trash bags running around the field. I know
there was no work.
I got a new sports organization right now, so I know how it's ridiculous. You got kids running around before the game.
Put them up to the next week. You shouldn't have no 8-year-old trying to lose 5 pounds before a game.
Exactly. We go unlimited, and we don't even do football no more. But I still go out there and support the kids that used to be with my organization. I go support them and watch their games if I can. But to make a kid lose pounds before the game, that is stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
go with
that, boxers,
when they go to high school, when they go into college, they're not looking at the weight. It ain't even nothing about that.
What's up, carps and catfish?
Catfish, beat. What's happening?
Ice cakes and trash bags before a game to make weight. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll sweat you out real fast.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once you get up to high school, you play with everybody.
I was looking for you to go
110 pounds. You going up against jokers that's 300, 400.
That's crazy.
Catfish Dana is watching.
High school will make or break people when it comes to sports, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
You'll find out if you built for it.
John said he gonna go in there and sneaking on Dana, Catfish Dana, and see what she watching.
Big facts. But man, now my sport is fishing. That's what I'm out here doing.
Yeah.
Fishing.
Yeah, somebody had said something earlier about going after big boys now. That's why I think fishing. So I only been fishing for 2 years.
Me too.
For real.
Yeah.
So I think it's all about elevating your game. You got to keep on trying to step up and keep challenging yourself, learn new things. It's what it's all about.
Well,
I started off bass fishing. I did a bass fishing a lot, but man, bass fishing in my area is terrible. Like you go out, I can go out 3 days a week and throw a million casts and not catch a bass sometimes, man. It's so trash.
I'm hoping that's gonna be the way with these catfish. Good.
Snatcher, you were talking about it before. You were saying, well, what size do I gotta catch for a sweet dog? You know what everybody has to do is find their own sweet doggy, find whatever it is they get excited with. And I've been saying something I've been saying lately. It's not the size of the fish; it's the size of the excitement that it brings you. And when you see Haz catch a fish that he thinks is his sweet doggy, you see that sweet doggy. It's exciting. So everybody's got to find that for themselves. And
I could agree with that.
Find out what is your happy medium. Yeah, that sweet doggy thing, it kind of just came out and it just, grew into its own thing. And because we can catch 20s, pretty consistently, we do have 30s and fish in the 40s. It's hard to catch the fish in the 50s, and 62 is my PB. I've only caught one over 60 out there. I've only caught 3 fish over 50 pounds.
I say Has need to up the game, at least get the 30 for a sweet doggy. Since he catches
how you gonna tell me what I need to do?
I'm just saying.
Well,
You're right,
then there
Uncle
won't
Luke.
be enough sweet doggies going around because the 30-pound fish ain't that they're not out there all the time, man. The 20, what's a trophy fish? What's classified as a trophy
Drop it in the chat, guys. What's your PB?
What is a
Only-
trophy fish?
See, but what your trophy
Maryland.
fish is depends on the waters you fish.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
that's
on
their
the
trophy
river,
fish.
what's a
8
trophy
pound
fish?
or 10 pound is a.
Are you
is a
saying?
trophy
Are you asking
channel.
what's your trophy fish that they caught, or
So
what's the
on the
trophy
James
fish in
River,
their
what's a
water?
citation fish?
38 inches. Blue cat is 38. I think
38
think,
inches is a 20-pound. That's a little around 20 pounds, 21, 22, 23
What?
pounds.
The channel
A
cat?
38-inch fish. That's a citation
no,
fish.
for a citation catfish. Citation blue is citation flathead. I think is 32.
Because 39 and a half is what the fish we got on the boat.
32 is a big shovelhead, dude.
James got an
That's a
18
bigger
pound
shovelhead than it is a
flathead.
blue for a citation.
I look at fishing.
Yeah,
local.
I'm not sure on that. It could be.
Boy Troy, 39 pounds.
Fishing local said 4 glizzards and 1 sitting is my sweet dog.
It's my oh, yeah.
That's a sweet doggy.
What's happening?
Lizabella, you're beating me, Lizabella. 6.4 and a 5.6. Nice. 1.36 pounds. Is that for
You
real?
know what? The way I look at it is, if you going after trophy catfish, like a 20-pound fish, that's a nice size, fish. when you
Yeah, it's a
take
good
big
size.
dog
That's a
and
good.
stuff.
That's a good fish.
So that's
Well,
why I was like, sweet dog is a
What?
20. But if you only got, if 20 is like, the biggest you can catch on your bodies of water, then like a 10-pound or 8-pound would be like a sweet doggy. On your
Yeah, if
body.
you go to the
I'm
channel
seeing
cat,
quite a few
you get a 10
20s and 25s out there.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. That 8.5 pound channel I caught out of the reservoir, that was a sweet doggy because of where I was fishing at.
Yeah,
That's the biggest fish I've ever seen come out of
yeah.
there. You know,
If that's the biggest
Yeah.
fish. That flathead was a sweet doggy, because I
Exactly.
went through 500 blues
Oh,
to
yeah,
get that
that's your
one
first
flathead.
one.
That
you know
one.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
John is with Dobson. He's got a 16-pound shovel head.
ain't nobody worried about it.
Uncle Lou said
Y'all need to worry about
1.36
next.
pounds, or was
from
that
this
100?
Friday.
Hey,
He
hey,
caught-
Ross, 48-pound striper. Oh my
Uncle Lou was using bait that size this. I think he was mistaken.
I know
He was
Uncle
saying
Lou
what
pulled
size
my
bait
leg.
was he? Uncle Lou
Whoa.
did an awesome in the tournament this
Whoa.
past weekend.
Now that's a
He's
PB
a bread
that
bucket
I would
smaller than
love
bread
to have,
chip.
bro. A 48-pound striper.
48-pound striper.
You imagine
Montauk
that?
Island, you can't. That's the home of the big stripers right there. Montauk Island, you can't beat that. That's if you're
Where
going
is
for
that at, New
striper.
York? Is that up in New
Yeah.
York?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where the Montauk Monster is at. Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about stripers. Stripers like cold water, so they
Yeah.
travel up to New York. You can catch them here. Our trophy striper season is like March.
October.
Yeah, in October, and then you have them
Fall and spring.
In the spring.
Well,
But the
they're
thing
in the
about
water
spring is
right now
October.
here.
you can't fish
It's
for them in the spring.
October
You're
to
not allowed
somewhere
to
in
target them in the
September,
spring.
and then it stops, and then they
Well,
give
they
it
told
like
me
a
I
month.
asked them here.
in
They
March.
said you can keep them if they're over 20 inches here.
Okay. Well, ours is 18,
And
but there's a season for them. You can't fish for stripers all year round.
Yeah,
We have seasons when you can fish for them, when you can't fish for them.
you get
And I
judged
think
as
right-
a fish.
I think right now you're only allowed one a day. You're only allowed one a
And
day.
2 limit. We have a
Two.
2-fish limit, 18 inches.
18 inches.
It has to be 18 inches and over and under 36 inches. So you can't
Yeah,
keep
36.
a fish
Yeah, it's
over
just-
36.
Is that because
Striper.
it's been overfished?
They like to protect
Nah,
the
they
striper.
just it's they consider it as a bass fish. In Maryland is
It's the state fish. Maryland is
state
the state
fish. So
Striper's
you
the
can't
state
even
fish.
On the numbers,
use that for bait.
Snatcher, it was overfished, and the numbers
Yeah.
were way down. Like
Yeah.
striper used to be,
Plentiful.
like you could keep a bunch of them. There was different sizes, and seasons were longer, but then the numbers kept going down. So now they're trying to protect them and bring the numbers back up. So they're letting you keep less. They're what's called like a slot. Most states have like a slot limit, so you can only keep them from like 18 inches up to 30 inches or something. I don't know what the slot is here in Virginia, but it's a little different in different places.
Yeah.
If it's bigger than that, you can't keep it. If it's smaller than that, you can't keep it. So this way that
how them stripers are is, especially when you're not targeting them, you catch them on them high-low rigs with the little hooks, they get gut hooked a lot. And you know it's gonna die, like it's not gonna survive, but you still have to throw it back in the water, and then it goes belly up right as soon as you throw it in the water. You can't even
that's sad, man.
you can't
That's
even
just a
eat
waste.
it. You can't do nothing with it. When I do the charter, when I go out on charters on the Chesapeake Bay, when you're just like driving to your spot, you'll see stripers just floating on the bay, you know, bellied up, just all
That's
around.
sad, man. Waste of food.
Yeah, it is crazy. But if you keep that fish, that's like
Yeah,
a
boy.
$1,500 fine. DNR finds you, and they wait for all the charters to come. They wait at the docks for them to. They don't play. DNR Maryland, they on it. You know, they protect.
Yeah,
them.
do they on them charters? Do they skin them and everything right there? Do they fillet them?
Nah,
Yeah, on the charters, in
you're not
Florida,
allowed to. You're not allowed.
well, they
to.
just keep the
Yeah.
tail though. They keep the end part of the tail so they can tell what kind of fish it was.
Okay.
But they fillet and everything right on the boat, and you can't take
'Cause-
that part of it off.
Yeah, because if you fillet them on the boat, you can get in some trouble even doing that.
Yeah, which is crazy, man. I said, well, I understand if it's overfished, you don't want to make them stink. So I understand.
well, and that's the reason.
Maine, so I can catch them trophy stripers. I definitely want to do that.
And that's it. Striper is money. The striper industry is big money. That's why they're trying to. That's why Maryland is telling you to kill the catfish, because they say the catfish is eating a lot of the stripers.
But
And
it's really the commercial game is killing the stripers. You know, the charters and all that stuff. There's tons of them out on the bay. You know, that's why there is no charters on the Potomac River. All the charters out on the bay, up in Maryland, doing striper fishing and all that stuff over there. They do stripers and Spanish mackerel.
Nice.
Oh, they got some charters for
Flukes
that.
on jerk baits are deadly here for striper. Nice. Yeah, I think they use bluegill here.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried
Stan
about
uses chicken.
Yeah,
caught 'em on
catch
chicken.
on everything.
that's right. I caught him on chicken, but I was
Chicken,
targeted.
shad, cut bait.
We
See, I
done
wasn't
coined a new term for the sour doggy. Kevin was like, "What's a sour doggy?" So we were trying to figure out what it was, and DMV was like, "It should be a fish that you're not targeting. So if you catch a fish that you're not targeting, that's a sour doggy." So Stan was catching a whole lot of sour doggies the other day.
Sour doggy.
It happened to be Catfish Dave with it, Dana.
Good evening, guys. Just want y'all to know. Show I've been watching this evening has been quite entertaining.
Hopefully you came in after the
I hope
hammocks.
you was watching that guy John from Real Time.
Thanks, Dana. Appreciate that. This is just an unscripted, just up here, a couple guys chatting it up. Basically, it's like you call it like a podcast type of panel. We're just up here having fun.
Yeah, we just gonna
And yes,
come up
Miss
and just
Dana.
wing it.
Miss Dana, John was saying you were here the whole time. He did not once say anything about you in there watching Catfish Dave. John wouldn't say anything that you were watching Catfish Dave. He said you were here.
No way.
A trophy striper is I want to know what's a trophy striper. If I catch you
I would say over like 22 will be a
22
trophy.
inches.
Well, he got 44.
I think
I say
a
over
trophy
22.
trophy striper, I believe, is over 30.
30
I think it's over 30 some inches, 32 inches, 30 inches, something like
that's
that.
a good
Because
size.
My
striper over
opinion,
30
I don't know
inches.
legally.
there is a designated trophy striper.
Yeah.
You
How
got
do
some
you-
trophy. Them jokers come out of that joke, man, big as a catfish.
It's hard. Sometimes big.
You can catch them. A
They
lot of the
go-
stripers I've caught stripers on the Potomac River, but I always catch those schooling stripers, which are a lot smaller. You know, they're like 12 to 16, 18 inches.
Yeah, Ross. I absolutely. If I keep a fish, 9 times out of 10, that's what I do too. If I'm gonna
So
keep
I'm
them,
assuming.
I'll bleed them out before I even take them home.
Yep.
I'm assuming you go to your state website to find out what the trophy fish is.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, like here, I got to get a ODNR, the Ohio Department of Natural Resources.
First thing anybody wants to do, if you haven't been fishing or it's new waters that you're fishing, first thing you want to do is find out what the regulations are for the waters that you're fishing in. And now it's real simple because you can do it you can just look it up online. But that's that's important because they have the power to actually, if you're keeping fish that you're not supposed to, they technically can take your vehicle, they can take your boat, all your fishing stuff, they can confiscate all of it. Not to mention a fine for each fish that you have. That's let's say you're not supposed to.
When did man agree to that? That's what I want to know.
I heard.
When did our
game warden-
ancestors agree that if you fish without a license or if you take a fish that is not regulation, then they have the power to take your vehicle?
Well, I heard. I don't know if it's
But
true or
it's
not,
all
that-
in.
that
It's all
wildlife-
in. It's all in how it's called laws.
Well, I heard
They
that.
make laws as man laws.
I heard that they're the most powerful law enforcement, the game warden.
Yeah, they are.
So-
'cause they
If
federal.
they ever try to take my
More
vehicle
than anybody.
because I got a crappie that's an inch too small, then
That's-
they just gonna have to shoot old Willie.
But
Like
they
the,
have the right to do it.
They don't, it's like the game wardens. They don't have to have probable cause to search your coolers and stuff.
So
They have the right to do that.
Vehicle too, right?
Virginia,
They can
they're
just search
federal.
your vehicle if they choose to, right?
Yeah, they're federal. They're federal,
Yeah.
so they can do whatever they want, pretty much.
in
They
Virginia,
They can come in your house. I heard.
Yeah, if you keep showing pictures that you got all these little fish in your freezer, you just did a dumb move because you going if somebody tells on you, then they can come in your house because they know you got them in the freezer.
So I'm doing the ace.
Let me see here. Let me do this.
They come get me.
Dana, I was
That's
fishing the James.
1942.
Right, Curtis? They only have jurisdiction to go anywhere. They federal.
Dana, I was fishing the James River right in downtown Richmond on Sunday.
There's
That was a tough day because we netted. We put out the gill net and we ended up the first set we didn't get any.
share the screen.
So then we moved it up and we caught that. We got that big gar. But then we caught some catfish and got some bait. And we ended up fishing back up there where we had caught the catfish. We knew they were there. We caught them in the net and couldn't even get them to bite. So it was just a tough day.
I've never used my arm to catch any fish before.
Brian, add the link that I just or the
I'm about to say,
share. So this is on the VA website right here. So your trophy blues are 30 pounds or 38 inches. You got your trophy channel cats are 12 pounds or 30 inches. Let's see what else. Striped bass is 20 pounds, 37 inches, and flathead 25 pounds, 40 inches. I don't see any shovelheads on here, Willie. So you SOL in that department.
He's gonna
That means I got the biggest shovelhead ever caught.
Largemouth bass is at 8 pounds, 22 inches. Now you guys got some big bass in VA. And
James
small
River is my favorite place to go.
Well, anytime, Miss Dana, anytime.
So there you go. That's your, according to VA, that's your.
that is has what the fish snatcher? I bump has out. I mean, snatcher when I did that.
Well, if I catch a 60 or 70 pound blue on the James, it'll be one of my favorite places to go to, but I just can't get it. So until then, man, James, who? That's
Got a
James Jr.
trophy
right there.
flathead,
This Pop
bird
Potomac.
flathead.
Oh yeah, James already know. Potomac strong. Stan ain't got nothing on us.
We will see. We will see.
Here you go, Troy. Check it out around a 20-minute mark. I love it.
Oh.
Head off, everyone.
All right,
Have a good
Amanda.
Friday, B.
Peace,
All
Amanda.
right, Amanda.
Cameron,
God bless. Good night.
John, what are you talking about, John?
Let me see if I can charge my phone yet.
Them little channel cats you be catching. You gotta catch
Hey,
a trophy.
what was that?
Flathead.
A 12-pound channel cat is a trophy cat.
That's a big channel.
What's up, Tiger? What's
I might
going
have to
on?
go.
How you
The
doing?
highest state record, I think, is 30 something, maybe 30.
Nice.
30.
But that's a monster.
What? Channel cat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a monster. 30-pound channel is a monster.
Yeah.
Is that what you call Dobson?
My biggest channel's 15.
What's your
I
biggest
caught a
flathead?
13 and a 15 the same night. My two biggest
What's your
ones ever.
biggest flathead? Dabo.
What's your
What?
biggest flathead?
Flathead.
I never caught a flathead.
There you go. Young and Restless knows what it's all about out
What
there.
is your biggest brown back catfish?
45 and a half pounds.
My 62
I believe it,
pound
Mike.
blue would eat that. He would eat that up.
No, Brian B, you were
except the 45 shovelhead could actually get the 60-pound blue's head in his mouth.
It don't matter.
you were 4 comments off when you highlighted. 4 comments up is the one you needed to highlight, Brian.
4 comments up.
Yep, Young and Restless. Young and Restless. Young and Reckless. He knows what it's all about.
That'll be my biggest one so far.
Ooh, fish snatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you weigh that?
No, I didn't have a scale back then.
James
That's
is
close
greater
to
than
10 pounds, I bet, at least.
It felt like if I had to guess.
But see,
No, my
if you look at
mind.
the
We got a
symbols,
lot of
if you look at
battles
the-
coming up.
if you look at the
James
symbol, he
Jr.
says the James greater than the Potomac.
That's right. That's right. He knows what he's talking about.
He
He don't
must
know
be
what
on
he
the
talking
James
about.
River.
What you mean, Uncle Lou?
People on
That's the only thing he
River
understood
was
with the symbols
like
of it.
that.
The Ohio was
man.
at least as good as the James at once upon a time.
Uncle
Until
Lou,
the
ain't no
Pelex
rush,
came out.
bro. Whatever you got, whatever you fill up.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
All right.
Appreciate you.
I'm coming down with my
Fill
boat
up.
again, and I'm gonna stock up
What's
on
up,
some James
Backbone?
River blues, and I'm taking them up to the Potomac River.
Hey, Backbone. I seen you when you
I'm-
came in. I spoke. You
I'm
probably
gonna go
couldn't hear
down
me
to the
because you
chick
all running
and
the
only
mouth.
get me some. No, the Chickahominy is better than the Potomac River. I'll give you that. That Chickahominy. Man, there's some good stuff in there.
Hey,
Where is that
But
at?
now, the Chickahominy, the James, the Chickahominy got that James River in it.
It runs into the James River. Like it's a feed. It feeds into the James River. It has a lot of shallow tributaries and some big blue.
When it's tidal, remember. So when it's an incoming tide, that James River is flowing right up on into the Potomac, into the Chickahominy.
See, what happens is all of our big blues, they get sucked out of the Potomac River into the Chesapeake Bay and during the low tide, during outgoing tide, and then they swim down to the James and then never make their way back up to the Potomac. It's a lose-lose, man. We just keep losing, man.
okay, that's
Man.
good, Backbone. This is not a
Because
promotion.
I've tagged fish in the Potomac River a year and a half ago when I was down there fishing with Chris on the James. I was catching those tagged fish, so they're definitely not good.
Hey,
So
You
that's
said that
why I
halfway
say
serious too.
I'm Potomac and James Jr. because we get the big boys and they fly down.
yeah. We send them down there. And we scam them away when we catch them. They just whole tail.
Oh man, you're all
Uncle Lou,
missing out on the best river. Uncle Lou, would that be the Mississippi River?
Uncle Lou, don't
NC
forget.
Channel Cat.
Don't forget that you put it in the package. I don't know what you did. You was sleepy that night. You ain't send me the remote. You put it in the back.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, Young and Reckless. You can 2 stands fishing. Just leave a comment in there, and I'll get up with you.
Missouri River. Okay, the Missouri.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that what the best river is?
Yes, NC
North
Man
Carolina.
sets a record
Yes,
for
sir.
127 pounds.
Yes,
Roanoke
he did.
River.
Roanoke River.
How far are you from the Roanoke, Snatcher?
I need to get down there if it's like that. I'm about 6 hours. That might
You
be
need
worth
to
a
get
6 hour
to
trip.
Roanoke.
Yeah. ASAP.
You need to get to the Roanoke.
ASAP though. I'll take half that size.
Get it going.
What's the Roanoke comes out of there's a lake that is connected to it. Is it Lake Gaston?
That goes into
You
Virginia.
said you put it in there.
Lake Gaston.
Does it
Where's
Lake Gaston? Lake
It's
Gaston
connected
is
to the
not
Roanoke.
far.
No
Lake
rush
Gaston's
though.
not
It's
far,
a
man.
river's mine.
Yeah, that's where. If you can get to Lake Gaston, that's where Aaron, Catfish Regulators, and LG Bass.
Let me look it up.
The Chickahominy is a river off the James River. That's where some big boys have been caught a lot lately.
Chicken and hominy is the new secret.
Chickahominy. That's why
We just call it fishing the chick.
Yeah, I call it the chick. Every time I'm like, Dan, stop driving to the chick. Go fish the James. Don't do that. Don't go to the chick, man. Leave the chick.
Although this past
67 on the James, though. I know.
When is the next Potomac?
this past that 24-hour tournament, we couldn't catch nothing on the chick, and boop, went to the James, and he lit him up.
We don't have a date set yet for the next Potomac River meet and greet, but because a bunch of us right now are doing a bunch of other stuff, going on vacation and stuff. But when we come back, we will convene together and set something up. We'll pick a date.
And you will see 2 stands at the next Potomac River
2
meet.
stands at the next. So we're gonna
Guaranteed.
set a date that first to second week of September. We're gonna set a date, and we want it to be, that November-ish type of, somewhere. We gotta figure it out.
Even if I got to take a bus and somebody got to pick me up at the bus stop.
Pick him up at the Great Man. Nah, we'll make sure that Dan comes
You
up.
both stand.
A time that Dan can come too. So we guys can show you how great Potomac River is.
That's what James just said.
I would like to say I'm pretty sure Potomac has won the most recent tournaments. #Potomac. This is true.
Who said that? It's moving.
James
man.
Kirkpatrick.
Jeremy came
When
in.
it comes to the live stream tournament fishing,
G-Style.
Potomac River has won. Look, let's see. Bex has won 3 of them. Brian B has won 1. So the Potomac has 4 belts right now. 4.
Undefeated.
Boy, I'm glad we got Dan and stand 3.
Yeah, every time Potomac has faced off against somebody else, Potomac has won.
Tell me what other river has won a tournament?
Potomac River's undefeated right now.
The James is won.
No, you didn't.
The James won the kayak.
Yeah, we did.
tournament.
You won a position. You won a positional trophy. You didn't win the.
That's
tournament.
right. I've won several of those. Stand 3 won Big Fish in the original
Those
Iron
are
Cat.
positions. Those are extras.
So those are extras. The only one that they won is the kayak
The
tournament.
kayak tournament.
The
The kayak tournament was won by the James River.
Yeah, but the Potomac River didn't compete in that one, so it doesn't count.
Well, that's not my fault. Y'all were scared.
The only thing
I didn't have a
only
kayak
tournament.
then.
See?
Okay, put it like this: when the Potomac River was in it, we won. Point blank, period.
But we got some more competitions coming up.
That's right. That's right.
We got
Just
the
enjoy
monster
it.
hunt
Enjoy
coming
it
up.
while you can until they do it like they did in Ohio and they take all your fish.
They ain't gonna take all our fish. It's too big.
So, James is taking all of our
Yeah,
fish.
we thought that about the Ohio
Big
too.
facts.
You
James
just got
is
bad
taking all of
fishermen
our
in the
fish.
Ohio River. They don't know what they.
I just
they don't
watched
know
the
what they doing.
man fish the Ohio
No
River. He
disrespect
did
to
good. That you got, y'all guys
Oh, there's
told me
still
about
fish
that
in
guy.
there, but it used to be like a lot better.
Yeah, but Chad bring in big fish all the time.
Nah, the Potomac River is the best
Chad
it's
who?
ever been.
Yeah, that Chad.
River's on fire. I just
But he
can't wait for
bring
Well,
like
in
5
probably
years
I
from
ain't never
now
seen
when
it.
we can see these 60s
Dragon and
turn
everything.
70s.
He bring
and
good
80s.
fish.
And
I watch the catfish dude when he fishes the Ohio.
You see that dude fishing from the
Have
bank?
a
He
big-
caught those 3 or 4
Dana
big
says
bluegills.
we'll pick you up, Stan.
Have a big
We'll
fish
try our
tournament and
best.
the Potomac will fold.
That's awesome. I didn't. Thank you, Dana.
Oh yes, I definitely want Dana and John to come up here. And when you guys come, pack the ride horse and the game so we can do the takedown and all that stuff. We can definitely set that
Yeah,
up.
that's an
Have a
awesome
big
idea.
fish.
That'll be
tournament.
fun. That'll be fun. I want to also. We had
I
a lot of
understand
kids
that.
come out for this event, and so next time I was giving out stickers and stuff like that. But next time I want to have like some packages and stuff that the kids can win, some rides, some reels, and stuff like that too. Because I love kids and fishing and getting them into fishing and stuff. So I definitely want to do that at the next
That's
meet.
awesome.
I was just all these ideas were spinning at the first one, and it was a big
Thank you,
huge
little
hit.
fella.
We will definitely make the next
I'm
one.
putting something over
Even
60
better.
in the Monster Hunt. Okay. You got
It's like
you ain't
everything else, man. Constantly evolving.
What
Making
you
the next
do
one
is-
better than the last one.
Yeah.
Potomac,
And-
James,
I
Ohio.
will-
Some over
Hotel.
60.
If I buy a Greyhound ticket, then everybody's just gonna have to bring extra poles.
I got plenty of rods.
I travel with 20 rides in the truck, so you good.
I love my poles, man. I ain't putting them on
You don't
Greyhound
need to
bus.
bring your rides. You don't need to bring your rides and leave the banana hammock at home. You
So-
don't need to bring any of that.
I'll wear it under my clothes and have it ready.
But I will pick a hotel that we can all stay at that's close and affordable. Because I would like to, we can all just have fun, and then after
Yeah.
the meet,
There's no
meet,
point of
we can
everybody
go
on
to
the
and then have a good time.
That'd be dope, man. Especially
Yeah,
if
I'm not
it's
even-
got like a conference room or a little ballroom or something like that.
Oh,
And we can rent out. Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. You try to have a little party afterwards. Okay,
Yeah.
I like
You
it.
can.
Fish snatch on the ones and twos. Hey, DJ Fish snatches.
Yeah.
Snapper gonna come down
DJ
with-
Snatcher style.
Yes, sir.
We can get it.
How
done.
does Bex do it? Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
I can't do it like her. She's got it down.
Hey.
Yo,
Look at this. Look at this.
Jeremy
crazy.
putting 60 over in the Monster Hunt.
No,
He's getting a 60
Hold up.
pluser.
he just said, hold on. I gotta scroll back and see. There it comes.
James is doing a 61.
What in the world is this dude? Do he take sleep medicine or he just deprived from sleep apnea or something?
I think Jeremy just likes to hear himself talk. That's what.
Where has he been all year?
Look, he said he's in on the 7-on-7 tournament, so we gonna see. We gonna see on the 7-on-7 tournament.
Hey, Troy.
Catfish is asking who's going
Jeremy
to be in
just
that.
knows. He knows that the James River is going to get the biggest fish.
He don't even fish the James
Where's he
River.
fishing
fish
at?
the
Where's
same
Jeremy
river that-
fishing at?
that Kevin fish.
Yeah, he fishes where.
Sandy Cooper?
The two fish
Yeah.
river.
Yeah,
Kevin
the
fish.
Sandy Cooper that everybody's been stumped on for 3 months. That's what he's fishing.
All I got to
Kevin
say.
works hard to get those two fish too, buddy.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm just messing with you, man. We just having a good time, man. Everything.
All I got
Kevin
to
puts in
say-
a lot of work for
It's
them
all
two
fun
fish.
and games. It's all fun and games. But this is what I love. I'm a sports aholic, and I'm competitive. So when it comes to talking about, fishing off and stuff, obviously. No, go ahead, Stan. Go ahead.
I got one thing to say. The first Iron Cat, there was 110 fish caught altogether, I think, or 103 fish. The James River, we caught 70 out of that 100 fish. Just saying.
On what?
In the first Iron Cat.
Oh, yeah, we weren't in the Iron Cat. So
Yeah.
only channels under 1,000 could be in it. So I was out of, you know what I'm saying?
The James River has more palmettos than any other river, any other body of water out there.
All I can say is I
Do I
couldn't
keep showing
compete in
this
none of
every
the competition.
time? And it's crazy because I showed it.
I'm in the Monster Hunt. I'm in the Monster Hunt. That's all you needs to know.
That's right. James River is in that Monster Hunt too.
The bank is top notch. That's why I'm like, man, they'd have opened up the door to the 7-on-7 bank tournament, and then they doing this. Y'all talk about it. We don't talk about this. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention it, but there's a bank tournament coming up next month.
Brian done kicked us
Well, I think they said we can mention it, right?
Okay. Oh yeah, because people are mentioning it.
Because they run their mouth.
Oh, he got to blow it up. Brian B. catfishing and E. He got N E on that.
You got ND on it?
Yeah. Palmetto put A. It don't matter. We a team. It don't matter who it is. But come on, man. Potomac River is the place to be. Everybody know that.
But my PB came from the bank on the Potomac River, 62 pounds. That's the biggest catfish I ever caught, and it came from the bank. It was during a live stream. That was crazy. That was nuts.
How long was you fishing for the bank when that happened? How long was you out there?
I was out there probably like 2.5 hours into my trip, maybe 3 hours. I was tearing them up. It was the middle of winter, and I was on like 7 fish, 6 fish, and that big boy came, man.
Nice.
Right, Dana.
Yeah. Hey, you said blow that up, Brian.
That's just a few of them.
All of them second place. See what participation trophies don't count.
What is the winner? What's the winner for?
That's probably for biggest fish.
What the James is known for?
The biggest.
Look at him not blowing up that one now.
Look at him not blowing up that one.
I think he shrunk.
Oh, he kicked him out.
That's how he felt about it. He kicked straight off the panel. Damn.
Iron Cat Challenge biggest catfish, which is still the biggest catfish that's been caught in all the Iron Cats.
So you hold the record. You're the record holder.
Two Stands Fishing is.
What was it?
Two Stands Fishing is the record holder in the Iron Cat for the biggest catfish.
What was it?
50. I'm trying to remember. It was 52. It was when Stand 3 caught those.
Being broken.
I think it was 52.
It was
On the
53.
Monster Cat tournament. That record's going to be broken.
It was
52 or 53 when Stand 3 caught those 3 in a row that were.
And guess who came? Guess who came in second?
Catfishing Curtis. I was not fishing with Fishing Magician. I was fishing. He was live too, but he was like a mile downriver where I was fishing at. Everybody was telling him, they was like, go where Haz is. He's catching our fish. He didn't catch a single fish that night. And I was pulling in fish after fish after fish. And then they was like, Haz just caught a 62 on his live stream.
Did he pack up and come down after that?
No, he's like, no, I don't want to crowd Haz down there. I'm gonna let him. It's Haz's night. Let Haz have. It's Haz's night down there.
No, 2.0 is an awesome dude, man.
Yeah, 2.0 that's my bro, man. I've been fishing with 2.0 for over a year, well before I started live streams and stuff.
I just gotta say one thing: without 2.0 working together with Haz and sharing that, like what we were saying, doing the lives, working with each other, working with your bros. Yeah. That's how Haz like kind of got into this community. That's how I met Haz. He was fishing right behind 2.0, and 2.0 had him come over, and Haz like, he's Marcus telling us about Haz and stuff, and he came over with the puffy coat and the big hat and his Haz style, and
pimping ain't easy.
Fun ever since, man. And that's why I tell people, man, like, just because somebody is live don't be like, I'm not gonna go live, or it's a bigger channel that's live, so I shouldn't go live. That's how I grew my channel. Was Fishing Magician was live. I would go to the same bank, fish at the same time, and set my live stream up right down from him, and we both be live at the same time. And I got like my first 3 lives, I got like over 300 subs and 3 live streams. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's the same.
Crazy.
That's the same because me and E got both.
Grinded, man, grinded. But if so there's gonna be a bank fishing tournament coming up that you'll be able to sign up on Fishing Chaos. The links and stuff will be dropped here very shortly. But that's the same app that we use for the kayak fishing tournaments. You'll be able to sign up and you'll be able to fish with and compete against anybody around the nation. And
it's being run by the same people that run the kayak competitions.
And Kayak Mike is running that same tournament. How are they doing? Is it the same way where you have to take a picture and measure by length?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
So you're gonna have to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Stan. You know more about it.
I was just going to say in September it's going to be any board.
Okay.
Because that's going to be the free month, but
yeah.
By October it's got to be one of the muskie boards, as far as I know.
There's 3 specific boards. You have a muskie board, and you have like a catch board, but the muskie board is the best board because that's the one that's fat enough to fit all the big fish on it. Now, I will tell you, it's $100, but I mean, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be competing in the tournament, it's definitely worth it. And you can, if you call the guy, you can customize your board, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. I customized my board, and I got the big sweet doggy logo right in the middle of it, man. Massive logo right in the middle of it.
But to hear it from the horse's mouth, Thursday night at 7 p.m. on Two Stands Fishing Channel, I'm gonna have Kayak Mike come up, and we're gonna talk about the rules and that kind of stuff, and how you enter, and the links, and all that kind of happy stuff. We're gonna do that Thursday night at 7 p.m.
So that'll be fun. And so there's actually gonna be 2 for the month of September. You're gonna have the September all month long, which and then you're gonna have a 24-hour tournament. So you just have 24 hours to catch as many. You know, I think it's gonna be your 3 biggest fish, kind of like how it is for the kayak tournaments. But it's gonna be fun and exciting to allow people to be able to compete with each other across the country. That's the one thing I like about the kayak tournaments, is I compete with anybody anywhere, you know, at the same time. So it's gonna be fun.
And you don't have to fish the whole 24 hours. It's just that the fish that you catch, you've got to have submitted within the 24-hour.
Yeah, you can fish for 8 hours or 4 hours, or you can fish the first 4 hours, of the day, and then go home, do whatever y'all do, and come back out and fish the nighttime, you know, to try to catch up.
And what's awesome about those, I like to watch the kayak ones even, because it's an interactive leaderboard. Because you're supposed to post the picture, you're supposed to submit your fish as soon as you can after you catch it.
Yeah.
So you can see actually who's in the lead of the tournament, and they'll show you the picture of the fish, because you've got to submit the picture on the board, so you get to see the fish that they've caught. It's a lot of fun. So it's not on live. There's no live, but it's all you can go live if you're out fishing at one of the tournaments. You can go live while you're out there doing it, but it's tracked through the Fishing Chaos, right? Is the name of that app?
Fishing Chaos, yeah. Fishing Chaos, and it's going to be free, so you're not going to pay no entry fee or anything like that for the month of September. So you can just try it out, see how you like it.
And then I think in October, they said it was going to be a $30 entry fee. So the thing with that is it's a $30 entry fee, but that means that there's do-re-mi coming back to the winner. So
yeah, depending on how many people buy into it, you'll have a first and a second and a third, prize payout. And what else was I gonna say? Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say about it.
Dang, nabbit.
Dang, blasted.
Snatcher got to get him. Snatcher got to. Hey, they say you out. John Ola said you out.
Yeah, Snatcher looked like
you get froze, bro.
Over there.
You get froze for a second.
Oh no, man! I was listening to you guys. You gotta explain what's going on over there.
And if you guys
I'm
like
dreaming about these
tournaments,
fish.
make sure you tune in. I'm going to be live later on today, Tuesday, at 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to be rolling out something new for you guys. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Definitely. You're not going to want to miss that. And this one's going to be any and everybody. Who want the smoke?
Who won it?
Who want the smoke?
You go, hey, I mean, I don't want to get the cat out the bag, but there's going to be a lot of people that want to smoke.
A lot of people that want to smoke. I'm going to say it's going to be fire, guys. It's going to be fire. And we're gonna roll it out tomorrow, all the details and everything like that. So definitely stay tuned. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Some new hotness. One thing I like to do is I don't like to get stale with my stuff. I like to keep stuff being innovative and keep doing stuff and doing new stuff, bringing stuff to the community, some fun ideas and entertainment for you guys. So yeah, definitely tune into that.
Well, Has Life, I've been doing a lot of fishing in my time, and I came up here under Brian B just to mess with him, but I catch fish. I don't know if you want to mess with me.
Too bad you don't have any of these medals.
Well, medals, I don't. Back in my day, they would put them on.
I got one right here.
Back in my day, they had them on rocks.
Oh, man.
Ram Diaz, how's it going?
We ain't worried about medals.
G-style.
Man, if Ace was in here, he'd be like, man, can't nobody do it better than that.
That was a good impression, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
I'm getting so good with that. Start scaring, bro.
I think he practiced that, man. He has to practice that.
He practiced that one in the mirror.
It's saying. I got
one. All I'm saying is, man, this right now tournament season is coming up, so there's gonna be a lot of tournaments coming out.
Can everybody see that? What that say?
I don't know.
It says hippity hoopla.
Dobson, you see that, Dobson?
It's a most fish. Yeah, just to let you know. Most
Nice.
fish.
Came yesterday.
I see can't catch a flathead and don't like channel cat.
This
ain't big enough.
But did you see this one? Hold on. What?
Biggest fish.
Oh, yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
That's the one slip from Lorax. It does sound like the one slip.
Well, you had one good night against people that had a bad night.
And I will say he did go up against
some good.
And
was in it.
Yeah.
And he was in it.
It just took too long. It took too long. We got our big fish with like 15 minutes left at the end of the night after we'd already been out for 4 hours.
Hey, Jeremy, the flight was like a
Troy.
5 pound flight.
One thing about it, E was with me. I put him on the fish. We are a team. Remember that. Get you a good team. Maybe you catch some more fish.
Get you a good team.
Get you a good team.
Yeah.
I got your logo on the thing, Troy. I went to Facebook. I ain't even send it to you though. But Becca said she gonna have one for us.
Ooh, this 7 to 7 tournament on Friday.
Troy better get some. He better not have no potatoes ready.
I can't wait to see who's gonna do this one, man. Who's gonna? Oh, look who it is!
Isabella.
Yeah, what you got to say now, Troy?
I think this is getting a little out of hand here. We got too many Potomac people around here.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Stan.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
What's
Doing
going
great.
on?
How about y'all? How y'all doing?
Cutting bait.
Cutting bait
Oh,
up.
I see. You got some fish over there.
God is
All you
great.
need
They're
is some-
cutting bait. Yeah.
All you
Bacon
need is some
chicken.
strawberry jello, and you good to go.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Yep,
difference?
you are.
What's the difference between the Jello and the Kool-Aid?
I don't think there really is a difference. I think it's
Yeah, I
it
don't
just
think there's a
it
difference.
gives something sweet. So that's probably
Jello,
I think it's just preference.
Jello,
I
because
use
of the
Kool-Aid.
gelatins and stuff in
I
there,
use
it toughens
Jell-O.
up the chicken more. It makes the chicken kind of gel, if you will, on the outside.
Are you gelling?
Kool-Aid is more liquidy. The actual scent goes into the chicken deeper, so it puts out scent for a longer period of time.
It's the
So
non-official
do you
style.
prefer Kool-Aid over Jello, Stan?
I use them both, so
That John is something else. Oh
Ah.
my
Gelling?
Oh, you see what John
What I
said?
used to do was I used to put my Strawberry Jello chicken and put the Strawberry Jello in, and then add some water to it and shake it up.
I see.
Now I don't even do that. I just let it just do its thing. I don't add anything
Yeah.
to it.
Well, I used the Jello, and it kept coming off the hook, like it was melting the chicken or something. I don't know what.
Yeah, because you put
You must not done something right.
I don't know what you did. You left the chicken out in the sun too long.
I was like, what in the fish snatchers going on here?
He
That's
said
why I
it
told my
melted the chicken.
every time.
What chemicals did you use?
Yeah. I
yeah.
was like, I don't-
I just put a bowl of Jello in the Ziploc bag.
He was out there fishing with Jello. He put Jello on the hook. He was like,
He thought it was the Jello jigglers. He had chicken shapes cut out of the Jello jigglers, and they
That
done
would've-
right off the hook.
that probably would have worked better than that chicken did.
See, you gotta
Hey.
put the hook in the Jello, and then like put the Jello in ice cube trays, and then put the hook in the Jello, and then freeze it. And then when it's good and frozen, then you tie your line to it, cast it out there.
Yeah, that
Well,
definitely
see, I will
worked.
tell
That
you,
definitely
like-
would have worked better.
if you hooking, if you're hooking chicken, I don't have any chicken with me right now.
I was
but let's-
throwing chicken all over the lake. It's all chicken flying everywhere.
Let me
Texas is saying you're
show
not
you
supposed to
something.
use ground chicken.
blow this up. Blow this up.
What's
Blow me up. Blow me up so I can show you something.
Was it already cooked chicken, or was it ground chicken? Or,
I think I will cook it next time.
Nah, don't do that.
Put your little. Did you put salt in it? If you put a little salt in, it'll toughen it right up.
I don't
Right,
put
let
no
me
salt in
real
mine.
quick.
I can put a little bit of chunk on the hook and cast that thing a mile.
Yeah, I've never had it fly off.
Yeah, not
Doing
at
it
all.
that
So
way.
what you want to do is you want to
Sure, that wasn't like some pre-cooked chicken strips.
You're gonna take it through. You pop it through once, then you're gonna turn that bait back around and put it on there again.
Yep.
Put it on there a couple times, and then you can throw it on another time. Hook it 3 times. Make sure the hook is exposed though. But you gotta hook that piece of chicken on there a couple times, man.
Don't let it hang at the bottom.
Raw chicken breast, man. Not Popeye's
I let
chicken
it-
strips.
No
I let it
hang time.
hang. I want big pieces of chicken out there. So yeah, that's what I do.
Yep, exactly.
You gotta hook. You can't just hook it once. It's gonna fly off. You gotta hook it a couple times.
I got a question for you. Snatcher. Did you use whole chicken breast or did you get was it tenderloin? Because if you do the chicken,
It was the
he
strips.
soaked the
Yeah.
Jello in beef
Yes.
broth, chicken broth.
they are too soft. They will come off. If you
I gotta
use
get the whole breast.
I buy the tenderloin strips all the time. Put a pack of
Yeah,
Kool-Aid
I
down
do
in the bag with them, and I have no problem keeping
So
them.
don't
But my
do that.
favorite
Get,
to use
get the whole
is-
breast. You're saying then.
Chicken
Yeah,
breast.
you can get boneless, skinless chicken breast from Walmart
It
for
don't even have to be
$1.75
boned.
a
You can
pound.
cut it off the bone too, whichever one's cheaper.
I get the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I use that. They like
That
dark meat
don't,
better.
see,
for some
that's
reason.
cool.
I don't think
but you
Red
gotta
allow me to
cut
use
it
the
off.
thighs for bacon.
You can cut the
Garlic
you can
and
cut the
herbs.
chicken breast. Nah, I'm not. Them thighs going.
She'll
in.
let me use the chicken breast. She don't like the breast. She
Boneless,
ain't gonna let me
skinless
use the
chicken
thighs.
thighs. A whole
Well-
breast? Dang, John, you want a big fish. You put the whole breast on the hook.
I did that. Yeah, that's why I don't catch no fish now.
You use the thighs when you make your habanero chicken too, Has?
What'd you say? Yeah, thighs.
You use thighs when you make a habanero too?
Of course.
G Style said I gotta
Thighs
throw
are
a
the
glizzy
best
in
meat
the
for
water at the
chicken.
Potomac to get the people
Breast
off.
dries out. I don't like breast. That chicken dries out too fast.
Now, if you cook it right,
I mean, no, of course, if you cook it right, it ain't gonna. But the chicken thighs, though, always dark meat doesn't dry out. White meat will dry out on you.
Don't knock it till you try it. I'm trying to tell you.
It looked like you hooked it good.
Yeah, I wrapped it a few times on there.
And it flew off.
Look at John. Look at John.
Well, honestly, it's coming off on a retrieve.
Yeah.
It's coming off on a retrieve.
Yeah. Next time, Snatcher, man, just get you the whole chicken breast, boneless chicken breast.
I'm gonna try that.
And
Next time.
take a sharp knife and just.
Well,
and you know how it's long ways like this.
Yeah.
Cut a piece like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a video on
like slicing bread.
I'm
gonna try that next. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, matter of fact.
Chicken thighs. When I'm telling you, when I'm
And
out
if
on
I'm
that
gonna
kayak, I got
put my
two things
Kool-Aid
to eat right now. I got eel and I got strawberry jelly chicken. That's what I'm out there fishing with. Right now, both them baits is on fire on the Potomac River.
Speaking of that, man, I thought that was a dope title you had too. You had a nice title.
Some eel, because you're gonna need that.
That
Eel was
title
actually
you had,
doing
what's
way
that?
better. I was fishing when I was fishing out there on Saturday. I wasn't catching anything on chicken. Everything was coming off of eel. So that's what I was using eel. I caught.
Shut up, Skip.
My buddy Jacob, I think he was in here earlier. Jacob was catching blues the other day down in New Mexico with lime jello chicken. I don't know if it was lime jello or Kool-Aid. Lime Kool-Aid chicken. Yeah, my bad.
Hey, my computer just said no script is live.
You chummed the oil. You chummed the water first.
No script. It's just telling me that we live.
But with all the talk about chicken, day in, day out, hands down, the best bait for big catfish is whatever forage fish is in that water. Bluegill,
Best thing
shad.
that ever happened to chicken is Popeyes.
But with that being said, if you can't get live bait, like a lot of times from the bank, it's tough to get shad. You know, you got a cast net. You might have to go to different spots. And, you know, you get your cast net caught up. Some places you can't use a cast net. Like, I don't think you can,
Here.
right? You can't do that in there. So, you know, then you got bluegill and things like that.
Within 500 feet of a dam. We're not allowed to throw it in bodies of water that are smaller than a certain size. All kinds of stupid rules.
That's why I just buy my bait. I go in with eel all the time. But
So
eel
if it comes down,
is a good bait on the Potomac River. Really.
if it comes down to using chicken or not going fishing at all, well, use your chicken.
Yeah.
But if I have a choice, I want shad because that's what the main fish is
When
in
I'm
the
on the
dam.
James River, we getting some shad, of course.
But with me, man, it depends on where I'm fishing at too, though. I mean, because if I'm fishing Bay Lake, they ain't gonna touch chicken because everybody and their brother and their cousin and their little nephews and their other cousins was out there throwing chicken, every kind you can imagine. But when I go back to the reservoir, they'll still hit the chicken, you know, because it's not overfished like that.
Now our eels that we get, because we can't find the thick eels like Has and Chunky and all has.
They buy them
our
all.
little baby eels.
We get them at all anglers.
And they don't cut it. They don't hit on that. But we'll get fresh alewife, and they'll hit on that on the Potomac.
You throw the little ones out there live?
We've tried live. We've tried cutting them up in all different shapes and sizes, like everything.
I know
Nothing
you're
works.
talking about those little ones. They're
So you got to put those live ones around shovelhead territory, man.
Shovelhead.
But we just found a recipe.
I'm gonna hit them to another spot instead of the Haynes Point because Haynes Point is like if it's good, it's good. If it ain't, it ain't. I got you.
And that's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that's
ain't
the
gonna
truth.
take y'all far out y'all way. Still gonna be a 45-minute ride.
Like the only spot I know how to get to is that one chunky fish by that wall. That's the only spot I know where it's at.
Yeah, that's a landmark.
I might sit there for 3 or 4 days before I catch fish.
How long have you guys been fishing now?
Let's see. Well, we fished since we were little, but like actually steady fishing has been for almost 2 years.
Nice. What got you back into it?
COVID, not being able to really do anything.
No, you make a great point. So here where I'm at, when COVID hit, all the Walmart sold out of raw fishing gear.
Oh yeah.
Like, everything, rods, reels, baits, everything sold out in like 2 weeks.
Yep, same with our Walmart.
So I think it's got a lot of people back into the outdoors.
You know what else What else was being sold out last year was, the swimming pools that you get for like the backyard, like the blue. We call it the blue blob. They wanted like $1,000 for one of those last year, where normally they're like $100 and some.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just can't wait till the winter time. I can get back to using my carp again. One carp will last me a whole month. I'll be out there on that thing for a long time.
Yeah, look at John. Good thing he ain't around here.
So you got gators out there?
I do not like chicken liver.
No.
Yeah, I've only seen a couple of y'all. I think I've seen 2.0 use liver. I've seen DMV use liver. That's about it.
I
We do too.
use it, yeah. That's my go-to.
Because you gotta do extra steps. You gotta wrap it with the twine and stuff and just make stay on.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
That stuff.
Yeah, John throws it down there in that looks like Niagara Falls when he's fishing down there in that river's up. And I don't know how it even stays on the hook, but it does.
I bought a whole chicken yesterday to smoke it on the smoker, and the chicken liver was stuffed inside. I took that thing and threw it away. I was like, I ain't using this, man. I threw it away. I like using liver. I will not use
Uncle Lou used frogs.
Frogs is
Liver
awesome.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I've never tried
Frogs, awesome.
And livers go in a bowl of flour and seasoning, and then they go in the pot with grease.
They are good to eat.
I have never had much. The only thing I've caught on liver is channel cats. I haven't really caught blues.
What?
I've seen people do it. I've seen people catch blue. Well, I caught 15
That's
pound
right.
blue. I did catch 15-pound blue and liver. Yeah.
Remember that figure? I caught a whole case. The toilet paper, of course, had gone out, but it was the big plastic wrapper. I think it was Scott paper toilet tissue. Thought I had a fish and everything because it filled up with water. You're trying to reel it in the current.
Dobson, did you catch that, Dobson?
Jeremy, I don't even know what the kind is. I gotta go out there and look. I forget what the name. But it's an electric one though. It was given to me, so I use it. But I'd rather have a
I'm about to purchase an air fryer, man. Them air fryers are awesome.
I got an air fryer too, but it's like a gimmick type of thing. I used it, but I'd rather fry stuff. It tastes better.
Well,
it does work though. It does work.
I think it's good for things like So I had like turkey sausage. I eat turkey sausage and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And I was at somebody's house and they made it inside there, and it took like 2 seconds. They just put it in. I was like, man, how the world get done so? And it was pretty good.
I got a pressure cooker, air fryer, because my wife's pressure cooker went out. We use the pressure cooker a lot. Pressure cooking is awesome. I don't even use the slow cooker anymore now because the pressure cooker gets it done in like
quick.
an hour and a half versus like 8 hours in the slow cooker. Man, but we use the air fryer a couple times to fry some wings up, but it just doesn't give that. I like my wings extra crispy. Like
me too, man. I don't like that flabby stuff. Man.
Just like the anchor room, right? It has like
just like anchor room. Yeah, well done. Whenever I go somewhere, well done. I want them well done.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give it to them. They were good
wings. I want them nice and crispy.
Me too.
Hey, George Ray, I seen you in the chat.
Yep.
Oh no,
George Ray in the house.
Mountain Dew today. What am I to do?
Hey, we drink that too. We usually put that in the cooler with us. So James likes to give you a hard time, but we're drinking that. Don't let him fool you.
James is all jacked up on the Dew.
I know he's been getting me with that. James been hitting me with that Sprite. The Sprite boom. So I had to say Sprite is better than Mountain Dew or something like that. And he boomed it, so I had to say it.
I know, he paid that trophy.
My wife hates Mountain Dew. I got it one day, a 2-liter when I ordered pizza, and she was like, "What is this? Why did you get this?" I was like, "Well, you like Coke and you don't like Pepsi. It was Pepsi product, so I figured I'd get Mountain Dew." She hates it.
I can't hear it.
She says it's not real soda, like it has some weird stuff. I was like, "Look, none of the soda's good for you."
John can't do the Dew.
Mountain Dew that's different than anything else. But.
You notice how good I'm getting with that product placement, right? Like the label's always
Right on
facing forward.
Always on
Somebody
point.
block that out.
You gotta get a Mountain Dew T-shirt stand so you can go out there and go fishing in it.
I know.
With a peace sign
And
in the middle of
when
it.
you make it big time, when you make it big time, you're gonna get that boat with the Mountain Dew wrap around it.
It's gonna happen one day. Mountain Dew. The more they wait, the price goes up every week.
You know the power of the
Price
tongue,
goes
bro.
up.
The tongue is a powerful
There you
weapon.
guys go.
Speaking it into
See,
existence.
there's a family, either Coke family or a Pepsi family. I see you guys are the Coke family.
No, actually, I'm Pepsi.
I'm Coke.
Oh, you're Pepsi.
Ah!
Oh, so it's divide in the house. It's a divide.
Cowboys and Redskins. Yeah.
There's some separation right here.
She said, "No, I'm Pepsi."
I'm Pepsi.
You
I'll
can't
drink
be
the
a
Coke,
Pepsi
but
person and
I
a
like
Coke
Pepsi.
person. You're one or the other.
Yeah, I'll drink the Coke if I have to, but I'll go Pepsi first. Sweet tea is my favorite though.
Pepsi Rock.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
My favorite
That's-
sodas
that's-
out of all of them is root beer. I like a root beer soda. I don't know. Those are
Root
Yeah,
beer is
root
good.
beer is my top soda if I'm going to drink
You ever
soda.
had root beer float?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. My kids
Oh,
love
man.
them, man.
Mm.
See, when
Here we go
my
talking
kids
about
want
food
ice
and
cream,
drink.
they always want milkshakes. So I always buy like the good ice cream to eat, but they want milkshakes. So I only buy like that cheap, like 2 for $5 ice cream to make milkshakes out of it.
Mhm.
Pop a
you
little
gotta
extra
use
Hershey
ice-
syrup in there.
They made me hungry.
Like, look, I'm not using my Haagen-Dazs ice
Yeah,
cream to
want me
make no
some food.
milkshake.
You're getting store brand.
Yeah, exactly. You get the store brand stuff.
I tell you what, has anybody tried the Great Value, the Walmart brand ice cream? It is pretty good.
Yeah,
I
it
had,
is. It's
I had
not
some
bad.
yesterday, yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's
actually
pretty good.
good.
Target said
I'm
Pepsi tastes
sweating
like
for a
black
tournament
Coke.
come Friday. Something wrong with me.
You know what's crazy? Every show, I don't care what it is, whether we're just talking, we're out fishing, you could even be catching fish in the whole live stream. It is going to turn to food at some
Always,
point.
it always gets the food. You know that.
Always. Every single one.
Brian's about 20
I
minutes
mean,
from
look
cooking
at us,
something.
man. I'm
Same time every night.
260 pounds. I love to eat.
That's
We
what I'm
always gonna
saying.
talk about some food.
Well, you know, Has, you met me. I'm just a kind of I'm slim, trim, little guy. I'm just a,
Yeah, petite guy
Oh.
over there.
I'm just a little petite, 6'3", 400-pound guy. Just a little guy.
I think what it is, everybody secretly wants to throw them fish in the pot.
In the pot. I can see your hillbilly's nostrils right now.
Actually,
Dabo.
I think Dabo fell asleep.
Probably.
John is trying to use the most harshful words to scare me for
Trying
Friday.
to get.
And it's only Sunday. Well, Monday now. But
Oh yeah,
I'm not
I heard
saying
Anise
it's
works.
not.
Well, no, it's Tuesday now, Brian.
Yeah.
I've heard Anise chicken works very good.
Tuesday.
It's
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tiffany Pig
right,
Fishing,
right.
Timmy. He uses that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that anus chicken, you can't beat that anus.
Anus chicken. What is going on here? What the fish?
Whoa, got me.
I got some anus in there in the freezer right now.
Oh, it's getting worse.
I didn't know that was a part. Okay.
I heard that chicken anus tastes just like
Oh
licorice.
man, he's still going. He's
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's like a black
Okay.
liquid smell.
All right. I got to share this. I gotta find out how to share it.
You start talking about chicken arse, and there goes half the panel.
what the fish snatcher is going on?
I need a what the fish snatcher.
You gotta stop that.
Hey,
Brian, I'm surprised you ain't cooking up right now, man. Normally Brian's cooking something right now.
Nah, I got something left, so I just warmed it up.
What'd you get
But
today?
y'all
Please
gonna
don't
be
tell
on-
me it was
y'all
Tito's
gonna-
pizza.
Snatcher has one of y'all. I'm gonna send this to the group. I need y'all to bring this up. I'm gonna send it to Snatcher because Has might feel a certain kind of.
Oh no. I ain't gonna do my bro dirty now. I'm gonna let you know that now.
Oh my God. No, it's from John, so you gotta show it.
I want to know what's going on.
Oh boy.
We're waiting. Everybody's like, we gotta see it. What is it?
Where is it at? We waiting on it.
John burned his food trying to wait for it. There it
Okay.
is. Let me see what we got.
What the hell?
Let me see what we got
Oh
there.
my God.
All right, let's see here. Let me.
So how you upload it?
I know. Wait to see. Only to see.
I'm about to send it to the so I can pull up on the screen.
John, you are funny. Oh,
Real time.
real time.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Lord.
we'll do something for us probably because real time.
I doubt it.
Mr.
It
John.
ain't. Y'all are.
That's good. I was about ready to call him.
Listen, Bella, I guarantee you, it's nothing about you.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
I didn't say anything about James though, but it's not about
I
you.
Hey, that's funny.
All
Oh,
right, here we go.
Hey, you did
Yeah,
that. You did that real good.
Do that.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
what the? I can't see that. Hold on. What?
He points to you saying you catch no fish. James catches small fish. Ryan B catch big fish.
Hold on.
Has catches medium fish.
His name is small fish.
I agree with everything on this, John.
I got
except
left out
for-
of it.
but you
Thank you,
gotta
Mr.
switch
John.
me and Brian. Over. You gotta switch that.
Yeah. At least
only
put your
thing
whole
you got
the
wrong.
same.
No, he got one other thing wrong. He got one other thing wrong. I target the small fish. He forgot to put that. Targeted the small fish.
No,
Hold
he
on.
got it-
Hold on.
He got it right up top. I catch the big fish. Has the fish. You get the 20s and
My
30s.
question is, how many has Mr. John caught?
They're visible.
Because my last live, I caught a fish.
Willie
I'm
wasn't
just
even on there. Willie's not a fisherman, so he don't
Well, you
even
know,
count.
yes, it was a lot of lives. So
What
I
is that
don't
right
know.
there? You got
What
blow
is
this up.
that?
What is he talking
It's
about?
anus extract.
Whoa, hold up. What?
Stop
Yeah, he's got this anise oil.
Fish action going on over there.
I temporarily lost my anus, but I found it.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Lord.
Thank God.
So
Yeah, we're
guys,
gonna
every
try
now and
that.
then we get into this part of the show.
John is off the hook. John, you did that one, buddy. That was funny.
Yo, that was funny right there. It was almost
Yeah, he
right.
said, Brian, check your messenger ASAP. Well, like, what?
And I thought John and I were tight. I thought John and I were tight. I don't know.
Oh,
Mr. John, you're making lots of enemies tonight.
that's not good.
I'm
It's
just ready
not
to go.
good.
The tournament's
Tell
tomorrow.
him up.
What's that?
The tournament's tomorrow.
No, we're going live tomorrow morning, but we told
okay.
Mr. John he can pick the date that he wants to do that, and we'll.
And he hasn't done
Okay.
it yet because he's a chicken.
Oh,
Whoa, that's big shots fired.
Whoa.
And let's talk about Catfish Dave. Did you see his post?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Mr. John's post saying that Catfish Dave is awesome on Catfish Dave's Facebook.
I have a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So,
Wow.
Mr. John, secret's out, man.
Yep.
The secret is
I
out.
still love you.
Dana made him do it,
Cat's out
Stan.
the bag. Or in this case, should I say the chicken's out the bag?
What time you guys going live tomorrow, Mike Axe?
What, 8 o'clock? The
8
same time? Yeah,
8
8 a.m.
if it doesn't
8 a.m.
storm.
Does
Oh no, man. I'm trying to figure out when I can do it live. I don't even know. I'm just gonna have to play it by ear because there's storms.
Yeah, they were showing
rolling
thunderstorms
in.
for like 4 or something for DC.
if somebody could drop
Hey,
Angler Holic's link out there?
Oh,
Everybody
thanks.
likes to watch some live stream.
You guys going to you're fishing in DC tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got a
We're gonna try some new bait.
It's gonna be raining tomorrow morning, it says.
Yeah,
But-
it's been changing off and on, so we're hoping it holds off. If it's not bad, we'll still go out.
I was gonna go out Wednesday, but man, that looks like it's dead because 80%
Mhm.
chance of rain and thunderstorms.
Yeah.
We got 99% chance all day tomorrow.
Mm.
Yeah. We'll have to play by ear and see how it goes.
I'm gonna have to try Thursday.
Saturday and Sunday is all good.
I'm gonna have to try Thursday night. That's the only day this week.
Well, we'll be watching you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be live from the bank when I do make it out there because I gotta do a bank trip before I go. I'll be on vacation starting Sunday. I'll be up Deep Creek, so I want to do one. of my
Yeah,
little-
that's nice up there.
yeah. I
We were
can't
up there
wait.
when we were younger.
Although
My
I got
first
to
time I
say,
went was last year, and we're all going back to get again, whole family, everybody. So it's gonna be fun.
That's
I
gonna be great.
got to say that John, real time catfishing, he ain't lying. Because this Friday night, I am going to be targeting that small catfish. Because the small catfish in the 7-to-7 tournament, that small catfish has a prize on it. I see Willie over there giving me the side eye.
Willie's
Y'all
trying
already
to
know
target
what I'm
that.
capable of doing.
You got competition this time, buddy.
I know I've been having people sending me. What's that?
What's the prize for small fish?
I don't remember if it's a Uncle Lou pack.
How can you catch that fish? I
That's
catch
foul
that.
hook there. That don't count, bro.
But you foul hooked
You
it,
know
so
this
it don't
one.
even count. You gotta hook it in the mouth.
That fish went in between the hook.
But he was still foul hook. The same.
He said he.
But yeah, it was the body of the fish was inside the hook.
It came up in the rod. So if that was in the tournament, I would have got smaller fish. The hook is like this. That joker was
But
on
it
the
wasn't in
inside.
its mouth.
That joker was
So
on
I
the
would have
inside.
protested that shit.
You see what happens when you catch a small fish in a tournament? Then they're gonna clown you for the next 6 months. So I ain't doing it. Stands
Hey, I got monetized by being a clown, brother.
Hey, that's all right. Look, I've talked about targeting a small fish in February, and we still talking about it.
Till this
Yep.
day. The palmetto size fish lasted like a month and a half, 2 months. But stand size fish has lasted the whole summer, and now we're going to the fall. And it's-
Stan is labeled as the small fish guy because he said he
Spring,
targeted
summer.
that.
Yeah, you got
Hey,
targeted
second
back
place.
now, dude.
Don't forget about second place,
They all
but
coming
that's
at
all
you
right.
now.
That's all right. I'll take second place all the time. 'Cause that means I'm catching fish and I'm winning things.
Curtis, I do need to make a trip up to PA. Actually, I got to talk to some folks because I'm going to go
He
fishing.
just ain't went up there.
Now that I
No,
caught my flathead on me, I can go to the Susky and catch a bigger flathead than Dabo over here. So I can't wait for that. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, there's some good spots for those over by the dam. Colorado Dam has some big flatheads.
Yeah, up on that end. See, nobody goes up there. So it's like,
Just snag too much too.
That's the problem,
Nice,
yeah. Because we
nice.
went over there, but it was constant snags.
Oh, you talking about up by on the Potomac up by the dam?
No,
Yeah.
Conowingo up
Susco.
Oh,
Susquehanna.
Conowingo.
Flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stan ain't
that's
gonna
the
put a
thing.
100 in the
Where
boat.
where the flatheads are, there's gonna be a lot of snags because they're under the rocks and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Jeremy,
gonna
you
lose
keep
a lot
on,
of
you keep
gear.
on talking. You keep on talking. My name in that 1v1. You keep on talking. Keep on. I'm gonna make you bank fish for the tournament instead of your boat.
You watch. I'm calling it. I've done played the small fish in second place long enough. I'm gonna do that till October 30th, and that's when we win in the monster hunt with that big 100-pounder.
Oh God,
Mm.
that's never happening.
Somebody say something. I
There you
felt
go. See, there's young and reckless out there. He knows what he's talking about.
No.
I don't
Yeah, you
understand
know
that.
it's all
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be
drive past my river to go to the James River. My river is right here in my backyard. I would go down every once in a while, but I'm gonna go fishing
Yeah.
Potomac. I can catch me a lot of blues.
Oh,
James
yeah.
River
Mhm.
is a option. It's
And
not
I mean, I
for
caught fish on the James River, but I would say I've been to the James River 3 times, and I went out with some pretty dope people, some awesome people that know the river and do some guiding. And 2 of those trips were terrible. Only one of them produced,
2 out of 3 with a thumbs
and one of them was for a whole
They
weekend.
smelt the
Friday,
Potomac
Saturday,
on
and
you, is what
Sunday.
it was.
For a whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was like, what the fish
Next
snatcher
time you got a
was?
shower before you go out on the water, man, they can still smell the Potomac.
After that, I was like, I ain't cheating on Potomac anymore. I went right back to Potomac. I started catching big fish again. So that's where I'm at. I'm staying on Potomac. I ain't cheating on it.
I told him.
I know. Snatcher look like he's gone over there. He's trying to hang right now.
Yeah, I know. For a minute there, I thought he went to sleep. I was like, is he asleep?
Snatcher
don't never
with his
sleep.
eyes open up there. He over there.
Old school.
The Snatcher
One eye
recording.
open.
I'm not
That's
in
what
the
you
month
you
of
know
November,
he's
but I
sleeping.
will
Then
be
as soon as you
live
queue up on him, he's like, "What are you doing?"
30.
You sleep over there.
I never sleep. The sleep is the cousin of death.
You jumping the gun, Troy. What you need to do is show us some fish on the 20th.
That's right.
Somebody snatch me.
Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy.
Oh, I've heard the skull kill is good too. I've heard that too.
Troy talking
Hopefully.
about the 30th or the 31st. He gonna show us some fish. What he need to do is show us some fish come this Friday. We ain't worried about that.
Oh, so you ain't gonna catch nothing on Friday then? That's cool.
Oh no.
I wouldn't
Works
be
for me.
surprised.
He
Troy
said November. He done skipped the rest of August. He done skipped September. He done skipped October. And he skipped November. He said, see me in December for a 1v1. Is that the only time you guys can catch fish out there? It's in December. Dang, son. He skipped all the by the football season a game of win. And now he wants to go to a 1v1.
Right, Troy? Facts, brother.
Yeah, we gonna see you talking
For
smack.
all the months. He like, see me in 2032 in December,
Man,
and
he
I'll
said
beat
that
you on the
too,
1v1. I can promise
He
you
in the
that.
tournament.
I can
He in the
promise you.
tournament Friday. He talking about on New Year's what he gonna catch.
On Friday night, I'm going 22 fish,
22.
including a point 22. The small fish at point 22, so less than a quarter pound.
0.22 is what you're
That's
aiming
right.
for? Oh,
That's
I'm gonna
right.
smoke you, bud. I'm gonna smoke you.
Smallest fish.
Hey, Harris,
Smallest
I
fish
don't
caught
want to.
on
I
a
don't want to have to
live
reach
fish
across
tournament.
there. Just smack him upside his head since you're sitting over top of him.
My biggest fish might be 0.22.
Well, I'm just gonna be sitting back and watching the show.
And a big fish of 62. And that's going to win everything.
Watching the show.
If I sat there for 48 hours and add on my weight up, I might catch 62 pounds.
We know
I
you
may
ain't
go
gonna
out
show
and
us
just
rabbits.
fish in the kayak that night and just watch the
What's up,
live
Jacob?
kayak.
Watch us from the kayak.
Yeah.
That'll
I
work.
got my iPad holder came in now, so now I got that mounted, so now I can just
Nice.
I can watch that while I'm fishing. I can watch somebody on
What I
YouTube.
catch.
Caddy, yeah.
Uncle Lou, I'm just gonna go out there and give him hell.
Give him hell, give him heaven and hell.
I'm gonna give him hell. They gonna be
I'm gonna
scared.
get lots of runs, and I might catch a fish or two.
I might not even show up at 7.
I was thinking about that.
Oh.
I was thinking about
Oh
just
Lord.
popping in like 9, 10 o'clock. Like, what's up?
Well,
I might give him a head start again.
Party.
I mean, shit.
The last
I did
time you
that
fished-
tournament.
That's just
Brian,
rude.
the last time you fished from the bank, how many did you get?
Oh.
None.
None.
Am I
I
going
would
to
show
that
up on
spot
time if
again?
I was you, Brian. I would show up on time.
No.
if I was-
That was the experimental spot. But how many fish did I catch when I did go to the bank in a tournament?
Which one? The last one was 3, I think, or 2. 2.
Nah, that was 2.
Two.
And that was because I was cutting myself short. You know what I got with the rock.
2.
When I went to the rock, I got some.
Yeah, but timing is everything though on the tidal river because the bite will shut down. I'm fishing
It's gonna shut down
a
regardless.
12-hour tournament. It ain't gonna be hot.
Ain't gonna
So you
pick up
gotta.
again.
You might have
Now, if
missed
you
your bite
smoke enough
window.
and keep
showing
peeing
up
in the
late.
water, they ain't gonna stop biting.
You might have missed your bite window showing up late.
I'm gonna show up late.
Just saying.
Yeah, I give Jeremy a head start since he's new to the game in the YouTube. He ain't used to a dude being late to a tournament and winning it. So I'll show you how it's done. Okay. Don't follow my footsteps because you ain't as blessed as me. Okay. Just you get there on time. Don't try to go there late.
Now, if you come in late and Stan's already got a 50, I don't want to hear no crying.
He fished over there. He fished over there where Kevin fished. So he need to be there probably an hour early with his rods in the water.
He need to go. He need to have his rods and a stringer in the water. So if he does catch,
Yeah, I ain't gonna cast out till 7 o'clock.
because that's gonna be the only one he catches for the rest of the day.
I ain't gonna take a chance of catching something and not count.
That's the only problem around here. I got to probably show up at like 3 in the afternoon just to make sure I got the spot.
Right?
Hey, you can't catch him on the stringer.
No, I'll just sit. I got to sit there with my poles just ready to go.
Just sit there and look at your rods.
That's right.
That's a hell of a time you got like about 4 hours to talk to your rods and get them right. You can give them a hell of a pep talk.
I'm just going to meditate.
I can catch bait for 4 hours.
Stan can be out there talking to his rods for 4 hours. I swear I was a camera in the tree.
Well,
start telling
if I
the story,
shoot
maybe
for that,
Did I tell you this guy? Did I tell you guys this story earlier, or was that when I was talking to the rods? Huh?
You told it to us. Yeah, John, take a nap. I hope you wake up at noontime the next day.
Snatcher about to take a nap. Snatcher getting hang.
I'll be at my spot
See, you've
by 5.
been napping for the
Right.
last hour.
7:01.
Hey, I was actually editing a video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
if I shoot for showing up 4 hours early, I might just make it live on time.
God bless you all. Peace.
I
Catch you
doubt it.
later. Out.
See you, Snatch.
See, that's
See
what
ya.
you do. And just
I
go
think you'd
live
still be
before,
late, Stan.
so then you can do your Friday night show live from the bank, and then you just go right into
See, there we go. There we go.
you go right into the show. You could be the pregame show. You know.
There we go.
Yeah, you could.
I'll be talking all the fish I'm going to catch.
Yeah.
If it works out, I'm fishing a spot that I have not fished on YouTube yet.
I'm gonna catch somewhere between this many and this many.
I think it's gonna be closer to the first number you showed us. But I'm gonna catch 0 with you though, cause I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna be sitting right at home, so I'm gonna catch 0 too.
Same.
Do not let me tie you sitting at home though, Dabo. Do not let me tie you sitting at home.
That would be funny.
Right. Hey, but at least I called it ahead of time. If I catch none, then at least I didn't talk myself up like some people, And then
what river is closest to you?
what?
What river is closest to you?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have a river close to me. Let's see, the Ohio River's about 90 miles away. The Miami's probably 50 to 60 miles away. Miami River, yeah, goes through Dayton. Well, it goes around Dayton. We got the what is it? St. Dustin? No. Down Columbus. Scioto River down in Columbus, which is Scioto would have to be the closest to me. It's probably 30, 35 miles. And that's to the Scioto right in the middle of downtown Columbus.
Well, I'd advise all y'all. Now, Curtis, anybody could have been in the tournament. It's full now, though. But Jeremy, you need one big fish. You need to worry about getting one fish, period, instead of getting one big fish.
You see where I'm fishing at, I know that I have no shot at a big fish. I mean, I fished there for 10 years constant now, and I finally caught an 8.5 pound channel cat this year, which is the biggest fish I pulled out of there. Biggest fish I've seen pulled out of there.
Do they got big fish in the Great Lakes? They got big blues in there.
Great Lakes, oh yeah, that's where a lot of blues came from.
They got some big
first
blues
place.
up in there. Yeah,
Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, Kentucky Lake's got big blues in it. That's in Kentucky, of course, but
lake fishing is harder than river fishing.
Yeah, if you ain't got a boat up here on the Great Lakes, you ain't catching blue.
With a river, you got how close is the Mississippi to you?
Mississippi.
He in Ohio.
The Mississippi is that's like 3 states over. Dang. That's where you need to go. You need to hitchhike over to the Mississippi.
Yeah. Yeah, because Epic actually showed me there actually is fish in that river.
Yeah, you saw.
I've been waiting on some other guy to show me some, but he ain't been showing me nothing. But Epic showed me they in there.
Epic is pulling out big boys.
What's up, John?
You need to just go. You need to borrow flow tube, and they need to
Catfish Dave and John.
And float over to that spot where what's his name is at? Oh, that must have fake tournament.
John said he is back.
Mr. Jones, check your bedtime.
The guy I see fish in Mississippi fish from the bank, and Epic is in the boat too. I could be different.
All right, y'all. We're gonna sign off because we're gonna be up early in the morning.
All right.
We gotta go for bait and everything.
All right. Appreciate y'all coming up. Give John.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Yeah,
and I'll tune in when I get up. I'm an early riser, no matter what time I go to sleep.
All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good night.
All right. And then there was 4.
And then there was 4.
Hey. John. I know, right, Troy? She ain't gonna know what to do.
Brian up here dusting the plate off. He dusting something off up there.
Yeah, I know I am.
Look at this. I got all these spots marked in my phone. All these good bank spots to fish from. And all these good boat spots to fish from. Man, did I ever tell anybody that I love the Potomac River? I love my river, man.
Yep.
Nope. Never heard you say that before.
Love it. Oh,
No, I didn't open it again, but let me check just to make sure.
I just so thankful that we got all these blues up in this thing.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there's only one thing that could be better.
Nope.
If you live closer to the James.
I knew that was coming. But you don't see.
Yeah, only thing that Potomac needs is some shovelhead.
John doesn't want to come to the James River. He wants to come to the Potomac River to catch some blues because he knows.
Hey, I'm about to send this.
You're going to catch some blues. You ain't going to have skunk days on the Potomac River like you is on the James River.
Just let me know when you got it down there. Oh man,
yo, that is hilarious. My favorite river is the Potomac River. That's my favorite river. I mean, I haven't fished many rivers. I fished the Potomac River. I fished the James River. But Potomac is definitely my favorite. Now, the James definitely has bigger fish, but I love my Potomac River.
And that's where you gotta be. You gotta be proud of your home waters, proud of where you fish.
why can't you? Why shouldn't you?
Love it, love it, love it. I figured out, and I'm also like learning a lot of new places, a lot of new spots out on the Potomac because I was for a long time.
Upload it.
Upload it?
Yeah.
Put it up.
You want the world to see.
I'm about to send it.
The one thing with the James is that there is, as you saw, there is so many people that fish catfish.
Yeah, I mean, you can't overpressure catfish because catfish just eat whatever, but it is overfish. There is no competition on the Potomac River. Like, there's nobody out there fishing for blues.
You know, it's like most of those spots that we fished, there'd already been somebody fishing that day there, guaranteed.
When I'm out there fishing my spots, unless there's a tournament, which there's rarely a tournament on the Potomac River, they're so few and far between. But when they do have them, that's the only time it's crazy.
And I think that's why. Wintertime and spring, well, late fall to early spring is so much better here because there's not people fishing as much.
You got a visitor.
We
Oh
got
man,
a
it's like
visitor, y'all.
Day.
Yeah, find her.
Oh man. Yo, you are sweet with it.
Man, he thought he was in trouble. He thought he was in trouble when she wake up and say, "Where'd that $5 to Google come from?"
Wait till she sees this the next morning.
Man.
Fish don't bite us here. I love winter fishing.
Winter fishing is awesome.
Big boys. Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be out in the wetsuit in the kayak, probably fishing in the wintertime. Like, we gonna get some big boys. Get this.
That's where she at, John. She ain't sleeping. She over there with the catfish
wetsuit.
GLM.
I gotta always keep our feet warm.
Water temperature in the river's down in the upper 30s.
Hey, John,
And you know where the big boys are. They're gonna be stacked up. And I'm just gonna sit, drop my base down, and wait for them to eat.
Oh my goodness. John, you are awesome.
Because that's one thing I have not done yet is fall or winter fish from a boat off, from I've only fishing from the bank, so now I'll be able to go out there and fish it from a boat or from the kayak. Look who it is. GLM in the house.
GLM in his house.
I mean, I love fishing this whole year. I've caught more blues over 20, 30, 40 pounds than I've ever caught. I caught a lot of catfish this year.
Hillbilly. Oh, Lord.
The first blue I caught.
I'm down in the taxi.
I'm down in the taxi.
Him to deliver him to a motel. Dang. She said, you can't even sleep on the couch. You got to go to the Motel 6.
And she's already got the cab and the Motel 6 on speed dial. So
already, the Motel 6 is already booked, and the cab is on the way, John. Pack your overnight.
Got him.
Frontier survival.
All right, Uncle Lou. Good night, man.
All right, Uncle Lou. Go to sleep.
Yeah, take it easy, my Uncle Lou.
Bedtime anyway.
Woo. You past my bedtime too.
All right, my Uncle Lou.
And my Uncle Lou. Take your time with it, Uncle Lou.
Messing with these guys, man. They'll have me up here till 5 a.m. Man,
what we're not gonna do is 5 a.m.
6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, man, I can't do that with y'all.
Yeah, y'all was asleep at midnight last night. Just saying.
Oh yeah,
I was out.
I was looking at.
My body got whooped the other day, man. I was up.
I was looking at Epic. I got tired of watching them bring them big pigs there. What they finished that, I was like, I woke up in the middle of the night. Thought it was anyway. It was 6 a.m. I'm like,
I went to sleep at 2:00 and woke up at 4:00 and then go fish from 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. Then get back home till like 10 or 11.
I was gone. I was up over 24 hours. So I knew daggone well when I went to sleep, I was gonna be sleeping.
I just saw the proof.
I'm sure you'll be sleeping better than Johnny Parker tonight. on that roach infested bed, Motel 6, smelling like mothballs and cigarettes.
We'll leave the light on for you.
That's to keep the cockroaches away. That's why the lights staying, huh?
Don't turn the light off. Turn the light off.
Run in there and get under the covers, John. Run over there and get under the covers.
Don't get under the covers. Sleep on top of the covers.
You bring your own sleeping bag.
Yeah.
All right, Curtis.
I sleep on the floor. The floor is cleaner than the bed.
John said, I ain't scared.
Oh, man.
Hey, Dabo.
Hey, Ace. That's Dabo Ace right there.
He muted.
All right, have a good night, Curtis.
All right,
Play
Curtis.
me a song, Curtis Lowe, Curtis Lowe.
One by one. What is that? GLM to change your profile picture. It looks like some galaxy something.
Far away.
It looks like a galaxy. Are there big blues over there? Maybe Willie can go fishing over there Friday.
Dana said, don't let him keep you. Call a motel for him.
This is Tom O'Donnell with Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you.
Yo.
I just realized my camera was off. I ate my food. See me.
We just figured he's back here mixing the Kool-Aid and didn't want nobody to see it.
Oh, John will be all right, Dana. He understands your liking for Catfish Dave.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Well, somebody had sent me proof.
You said you were going to sleep already. Oh, that's John. Yeah,
Somebody had
John,
sent me proof that John Parker is actually a big Catfish Dave fan. I'm just saying.
Kool-Aid. You don't want no Kool-Aid, GLM. I've had Kool-Aid in so long. We grew up on Kool-Aid, but I have not.
Man, you crazy. I keep me Kool-Aid packs.
I got all kinds of Kool-Aid. You want some?
Kool-Aid?
Who want
Man, my
Kool-Aid?
son go crazy about Kool-Aid. I don't put that
I'm
much
gonna have
sugar in it.
Kool-Aid giveaway one of these days.
Man, so when you made the picture, right, and you used the 2 packets of
We
Kool-Aid,
gonna
how
give
many
away packs of
scoops of sugar
Kool-Aid,
you
baby.
put in that joint?
I use a cup and a half of sugar.
Oh man,
They
back
call
in
for
the
2
day,
cups.
My next live stream, we're giving away Kool-Aid.
it was like 5 cups of sugar in that thing.
They show. They think I'm bullshit. They show me shit.
And then your
5 cups
mama
of sugar.
found out that you did that, and she'll come in and split it between 2 pitchers and add the
Sound like
extra.
my sister's tea,
Wait,
man.
my sugar.
Yeah,
John, you awesome. You are awesome, John. Them
he said
thumbnails, I
1.5
don't care
cups.
what nobody say. If you don't
Kool-Aid
get
mixed with
award
ginger ale.
for
Dang,
the
son, you wasn't playing
what's
around.
that Kevin
Man.
do?
You know what I have in my fridge? I got water. I bought one of them filter water things, and I just fill that thing up. There goes your Kool-Aid, kids. Drink it. Water's good for you. You needs water. You don't need this Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid mixed with ginger ale. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like having soda.
That right there, you need some Ciroc in it or something. Mix it with some
Now with ginger ale.
kill you.
Well, yeah, I definitely get that because I'll make they call it like a body punch and put.
Man, that was like a time
Soda
when
in
I had my 21st birthday party. We had a whole bunch of Kool-Aid and a whole bunch of liquors in that thing and had a big old jungle juice party. Yeah, that was crazy.
Hold up.
You make jungle juice, not make it red, because red stuff does not come up.
Mr. John is a Catfish Dave fan.
What does the background say?
James Dave. The background says Catfish rig that works.
Catfish rigs that work.
That's the thumbnail of my latest video.
Man, I need to figure out how to do the stuff to go across my bottom and all that stuff. I gotta do that. That's what I need to do.
What?
Let's see here.
Let's see.
Oh, I seen the evidence. I think.
I'll send it, and we'll see if it's the same evidence.
I need to do this and do this.
It's different from Fisherman Day. Yeah, Catfish Dave is just Catfish Dave. I don't think he gets a. Uh-oh. Is this the evidence?
That's the evidence. That's the evidence that James sent to me.
Oh.
I'm about to put the evidence up.
Oh.
Now I can't. I was just the middleman in this. I can't verify for the accuracy.
I'm just the messenger of the messenger of the messenger.
Come
That's
on,
all.
John. The truth coming out.
That's all I am. I'm just the messenger of the messenger of the messenger.
I'm just
Hey,
waiting
Raquel, how's
to
it
hit the
going?
bottom so I can show it.
I got it right here.
He said that was Dana using his iPad. But you say John Parker, the David Hoosman.
Who's that William Herman guy
You are
right there?
awesome. Who is William Herman Anthony Dobson. Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Who was Arthur Henderson Jr.?
And once again, he lied.
Well, you know who Art is.
JT Slayer, what's happening?
From Fisherman Dave. I don't know who Fisherman Dave is. So I guess they're
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah, Fisherman Dave.
I'm pretty sure they're different. They sound different. New broadcast. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me
Dana,
schedule
when
this
did you do that? Fisherman Dave on the watch list. Uh-oh. John, is your bag packed yet? Uh-oh. One thing for certain, two things for sure. If anybody in this group does not have real-time fish, y'all need to go pick them up. They go live at least once a week, and they give you a run for your money.
Move over, little dog, because the big dog's moving in.
Clean your
Big dog.
evening if they going live, because you're going to sit there and want to listen to everything. They
Big
are
dog.
hilarious.
The old fellers in the room will get that. Move it on over. Move it on over.
Whoa.
Move over, little dog, because the big dog's moving in.
YouTubers said they were the random YouTubers were parts of shit. And the
Rocket on.
Fisherman Dave was on the watch list. Nah, it got to be. They might have labeled him as Fisherman Dave. I would assume, if they're talking about Catfish Dave, because Catfish Dave he gives the image of an asshole. But that's just him and his YouTube
persona.
Yeah, pretty much. He'll cuss out a dog.
Oh, yeah. What's he do?
Table Rock, what's going on?
Want to cuss it out? He's gonna. He'll tell you what he wants to do to that dog.
He'll cuss the dog out. The dog ain't even 50 feet in his reach.
I hate that shit too, though, man. But I still wouldn't be bitched about like that on my video, though.
I mean, that just make him.
That gives him. It's like.
But I mean, I'm saying I've been walking down the street in a bad mood before, and a dog barking at me from 2 blocks away for absolutely no damn reason. And I'm like, that's just ain't right.
That's what makes him. That's why he does what he does and got what he got, because he just.
Well, that's why the big joke with everything is Dag Blasted son, Dag Blasted
the dog. Well, guys.
Well, I do that, but I don't say Dag Blasted.
Yeah, my big baby. All right, Dana, I appreciate you coming in. I greatly appreciate
But I don't catch fish like he does either, though.
I got you, GLM.
I ain't never caught one of them Dag Blasted striped fish.
Yeah, but
Fish
Dag
with
Blasted
stripes.
dog. Every time I do a video, I got Dag Blasted dog. Well, I guess John could tell us better than tell you too, John. But I bet you John could tell us what Catfish Day say way better than we could. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh, he running now. He leaving.
Yeah, he
All right,
probably
good night.
to try
Good night, Dana. Good night, John.
Good night, guys. Sorry, I'm doing something right now.
Yeah, I probably got to bounce by about 1:30. I got about 5 more minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna give
Yeah,
him.
I'm with you on that, Stan. Let's keep our curfew strong.
Yeah, I'm putting my foot down. and I don't want Stan to get in trouble.
I'll let you guys keep going to bed early because we got to stay up all night here in a few days.
Hey, go ahead. I don't care.
All
I not,
right.
you
And
know,
Willie
me,
gonna be ready.
I know how to stay up. I stayed up for like over 24 hours yesterday.
I'll have no problem staying up Friday night.
I didn't say I was going to sleep. I ain't tired, but
He said he gonna get up. We gonna close this live. You just got home from the lake. You got skunk. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dak Prescott, them dinks over there talking about me again.
All right,
That
Troy,
happens a lot in lakes. I know.
get some rest, Troy. Troy, get some rest. I want you to be well rested this week. I don't want you in the tournament yawning and stuff, man. I take care of myself. What, Jeremy? What I do?
What?
I ain't do
What?
nothing. Got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to explain what I did wrong. Don't be mad at me because I fished the Potomac River. Everybody mad at me. No, JP, no. It happens, man.
Come straight out Potomac.
I got skunked on my first live. Rattle trap was going on. I got skunked on my first live, and I stayed live for 3 hours to get skunked. Talk about in 3 hours of embarrassment. And Hands was making fun of me.
Damn right.
Damn right.
I went to a mud hole just to see, man, what was going on.
Ain't nothing was going on. It was Nathan.
Nothing.
Nathan out there.
I got one little nibble, and that John said, "Nah."
I see. That's where I'd use the kayak. I just set the kayak out there on the mud and pull the fish in.
I can actually go to sleep tonight. Valerie, that is awesome. See, Jeremy said I've been skunked the last 3 bank spots. Well, you go back to all 3 of them. Right.
I refuse to get. I am not letting that happen. I will move spots if I got to. I will end the live stream and I will go start another one somewhere else.
I started to, but I was like, you know what?
We're not getting on no stuff. Like, all right, y'all, we'll be back. Let me go.
I definitely was thinking about it. I said it.
Sit there until I catch a little channel cat. I don't care. I'll get something.
Come back live. But I was like,
I'll try to do something before I give up.
We tried to do that Sunday. I had to end because I had to go to make it to Bible study, but we even tried to go back to the spot where we put the gill net out and caught like 6 catfish in the gill net. Then throw baits out in that same spot. You know the fish are there.
But you were catching the fish in the net suspended. And you were still fishing on the bottom with your bait.
You got.
No, the net was down. It was the gill net doesn't have the hooks on it. The one we got 6 down. So it was down in the bottom like 4 foot.
Stan was live when I went out. I caught 6 fish. I said, Stan, you better catch up. Then we caught like 2 more.
Yeah, it's not easy bank fishing.
I went home and got in the Bible study on time after catching 8 fish.
Yes, sir, George. Friday night, 7-7.
Was late to Bible study.
I thought I'd done cut my foot in half. When to get up out of the boat.
Yeah, the situation at the rink. I forgot about it.
Yeah, I went to get up out of we just in that little John boat, but so when I'm sitting, when I got my weight in there, that's pushing down in the water pretty good. I went to step up on the ladders, pulling the ladder to get up off of the boat launch. And that boat, I had my 1 foot there on the rung, and that boat came up and slammed my foot up underneath that other step. I was like, good Lord. It was like, the cartoons when they hurt their foot, and it shows that foot just going boom, boom, boom. That's what it felt like.
I can imagine that right there. I almost
All right,
didn't go
fellas,
live and then go do
1:31.
nothing.
Yours not 2-2, Valerie.
I'm about to head up out of here, Stan. I said we're gonna stick to this thing. We gotta stay strong with it.
We got the.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all
Yes,
later.
sir.
Hey, she's right. 12-12.
We will be back live one day
I'll probably jump over
within
there
the
for a
next
little
7
bit before I
days.
call it.
Has going live tomorrow.
Yeah, I already scheduled a live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. It's already scheduled.
Has
John
to be live tomorrow.
sent me a file thumbnail earlier, so man, yeah, John Parker. He's one of
John Parker for the thumbnails is
fire thumbnail on that thing, man. Appreciate
shout
you,
out.
John.
I don't know if he did it or if Catfish Dave did it, but shout out to either one of them.
His thumbnails aren't gonna be as good coming up because they're gonna be doing them out the Motel 6. You're gonna have to hold on.
You'll have to bear with him.
And I will be live on Thursday night at 7 p.m. talking about.
Live Friday too.
Yeah, I'll be live Friday too, but Thursday night talking with Catfish Mike about the bank tournament that's coming up.
So, Has, you got something you revealing tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. Has
We
got
got
something
something new is coming tomorrow, guys. Something new that you're not gonna want to miss, and it's gonna be fire. And my first something is featuring somebody up on this panel right here. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all.
Well, until next time.
Who could it be?
Appreciate y'all. See y'all on the next time.
Peace.